blood upon the valley. Take this sword to get life done. Deliver me from worry. The devil's hand's gonna strike me down, cut me to my grave. The river song's gonna pull me through. The river she can save. Oh my Lord, take this soul. Lay me at the bottom of the river. The devil has come to carry me home. Lay me at the bottom of the
I'm a setting sun, but I'll never run. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I will stay and fight as long as I'm alive. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. Kill till I die. And kill till I die. Oh, and kill till I die. Lay him in the ground, gonna burn it down. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. Till my final breath, there'll be dust and death. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. Hell's at my till I die. And kill till I die. And kill till I die.
Days grow dark, death is real. Embracing all the blood that's spilled. Assassinate till my casket's filled. Annihilation for the thrill. Expect more gore and violence. Accept the blackness, don't fight it. Gone forever, complete silence. Evil plans to close your eyelids on a crazy spree. I'm going mad. Stop beating hearts just like that. This soul has seen a lot of bad. My future's in a body bag. This world can no longer bind me. The reaper's so close behind me. Its cold breath reminds me. The shadows of death will find me. Kill till I die.
Hell's at my door.
Hell's at my door. Yeah,
I'm a shadow of the man I was before.
shadow of the man.
I'm a dead man walking.
I'm a dead man.
Before I die,
Before I die, whoa,
I'll take every soul I can into the night
oh,
and kill till I die.
as long as I'm alive, kill till I die. Take them with me to the night. I won't leave till you're laying by my side. You leaving where I kill till I die.
Fed to the wolves without reprieve. Howl at the moon, but I'll break free. Fire in your eyes, you're burning red. God knows I tried, you're better off dead. Digging a 6-foot hole, open the gates below, 'cause I can't save your soul. Please no more, please no more. You got the devil inside you. You set the church on fire. You got the devil inside you. The devil inside you. You got the devil inside you. You set the church on fire. You got the devil inside you. Devil inside you. Days of rust, nights of rain. Kingdom comes with a ball and chain. Take my life, just not today. Spill your blood, there's hell to pay. Digging a 6-foot hole, open the gates below, 'cause I can't save your soul. Please no more, please no more. You got inside you.
The devil's on my shoulders singing haunted lullabies. I walk along the road, reveals a story full of pain. I wish I'd never come to be so buried by the days. Now it's a slow farewell. My love, I sing to you, this lonely road runs straight to hell. 'Cause it's a slow farewell. My love, I sing to you, this lonely road runs straight to hell. I curse the day and blame the world for choices on my own. I got patience of a dying man whose heart has turned to stone. The blood that's running through my veins is cold can be. The darkness that I keep inside is surely killing me. And it's a slow farewell. My love, I sing to you, this lonely road runs straight to hell. 'Cause it's a slow farewell. My love, I sing to you, this lonely road runs straight to hell. I see a bird upon a gravestone who will lead me on my way. I see faces that I recognize whose names I cannot place. I'm a sinner in the worst way, so please I'm asking you, light a candle, say a prayer for me. There's nothing left to do, 'cause it's a slow farewell. My love, I sing to you, this lonely road runs straight to hell. 'Cause it's a slow farewell. My love, I sing to you, this lonely road runs straight to hell.
Willow tree stands alone, silent weeping for no one. Can you hear how the wind blows in the valley of forgotten souls?
doing that, while I'm doing that, somebody speak and somebody make a roll.
Test, test, test. Talk, talk,
That's
talk.
good. The roll worked. I have been playing with like macros and stuff on Roll20, so we're about to find out if any of those are any good. Okay. I think I'm ready. Music's going. My audio's good. All right. I am going to start recording in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to The Descent. Who wants to do the recap?
I guess I can do it.
Yep.
All right. So last episode, we started in the garage, and after dealing with Chunka and Clunk's nonsense for a little bit, we took some time. The war machine was fixed by Vin and Gunner. The rest of us did some other small things. Lulu had a conversation about addiction with Hopefully in August, but ultimately we ended the day with a tale from Gunner about how he escaped from Mechanus with another Warforged, though they were lost through a portal, and he eventually wound up in Avernus. The next day, we decided to go to the drop, and we passed through the crags and saw how the underground living conditions out there happen, ultimately finding Bruno, and after a very awkward and very unproductive conversation, Bruno decided he was fed up with our bullshit, and we threw down. The combat went about how you'd expect, as his goons were slain and Bruno was knocked unconscious as he was trying to escape. We brought him back, and after a quick interrogation, and we learned through the interrogation and kind of in the conversation that Bruno was really just a middleman that knew nothing of what was actually going on, but Second Company couldn't let him risk him get back and have any of this fall back on Torca, so he got thrown to the pit. Second Company returned to the Magpie's garage, and we spent some time getting the war machine ready, and a quick training montage occurred, and as the day was over, we all jumped and gave each other a high five as the war machine was ready to go for the Scrappers League. Wake up the next day, and we departed ready to go fuck some shit up.
That is correct. So, you guys are on a war machine heading through Fort Knucklebones, out of Rustfinger into the Grasp and towards the Maw Gate. A row of towering metal struts arch overhead, draped in a patchwork of tattered tarps, barely holding back the brightness and Avernian dust. Bays line either side where imps flit between hulking machines inspecting cargo and barter entry. Several redcaps hang about, boots kicked up on rusted crates, watching. To the side is a squat office with a slanted metal roof, its window barred but open, where a tired-looking imp clerk absent-mindedly flips through a stack of tin. A sign hangs from the gable of this office. Entry and tax. And there's a sign below it that says Death Race passes. Beyond this area, there is an enormous drawbridge that is down. It just the drawbridge. It's not like it goes over a canyon or anything. It's just a big ass drawbridge, but it's lined with metal around it, like sharp metal on the sides of it. So it kind of looks like a mouth. That's why they call it the Maw Gate. And it is the entrance and exit for all war machines into Fort Knucklebones. So, Gunner, you would know that in order to... Okay. You would know that getting into Fort Knucklebones is kind of a pain in the ass because you have to have something to barter. However, you can buy death race passes so that you are allowed to enter back in. They can be purchased at the Foregate, the Ledger House, or here at the Maw Gate.
Perfect.
So you guys might want to buy some. They're individual, so you all have to buy one. But you can buy a pass to get back in.
Are we there now?
Yes.
Okay. Gunnar will walk up to the little death race pass stand and say, I believe we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 death race passes for the day.
Okay. There's a little imp. He's got a like a scraggly beard going on, which is kind of weird. Like he's growing in a patchy, like 5 o'clock shadow, which is very strange for an imp. But he adjusts his spectacles, and he says, "Well, they're 8 chits apiece, so that's 56. Is that right? 7 times 8? Yes.
Yep.
56. He knows math. Jay doesn't.
You guys got any extra chits on you? I've got some soul coins, but I'm running low on chits here.
Ophelia can put it down. 58.
Okay. You guys are all handed little tin cards that are about yay big that are stamped in front of you on a like a press, and then it ticks over a number and stamps another press, and you guys are all given these little tin cards. Those are your passes. So you're allowed to be gone all day.
All right, thank you very much.
It's like up to like fucking 12 to 14 hours or something like that.
Okay. All right, we'll be on our way.
Okay. You guys motor on through the gate. And Gunnar, you know how to get to the track. But the rest of you, after Gunnar comes through the gate, I imagine, Gunnar, that you probably step on it a little bit, right? You want to open her up, try it a little, try it out a little bit. She ain't been running a couple of, so
we gotta test it out a little bit.
There you go. So Gunnar floors it, and you guys are jolted backwards a little bit, and this is like the first time for the most part that any of you have ever gone this fast, right? I can imagine, right? Other than, like, I guess being teleported to another plane of existence. I'd say so, yeah.
When we jumped off Elturel, but for a
That's
brief
true.
moment.
That's true. That's true. That's true too. That was also very adrenaline rush,
Yeah.
So the engine roars beneath all of you. Metal plates violently rattling as your war machine tears across the cracked wasteland. Beneath the mechanical growl of the engine, you can hear the faint, anguished scream of the soul trapped within the engine, muffled but relentless. Hot wind lashes against your face, carrying a swirling cloud of sharp, stinging dust in your wake, forcing you to quickly pull up a mask to shield your nose and mouth. The scream of the engine fades into a steady, tortured hum as you accelerate onwards. So you guys are going around the back of Fort Knucklebones. So the hand-shaped claw of, or the hand-shaped mountain of Fort Knucklebones is actually part of a range of mountains. There are more rocky areas behind. So the ground behind the fort is a jagged sprawl of hills and broken rock, the remains of ancient volcanic upheaval. The terrain slopes upward almost immediately, forcing other war machines and yourselves to jolt and lurch over uneven ground. The path ahead isn't really a road. It's just the scarred trails of past racers and scavers carved into the stone through sheer force and repetition. Behind you, Fort Knucklebones shrinks into the dust. Ahead, the racetrack is hidden behind the rising ridges of cracked basalt, buried somewhere within the mountainous terrain. Is there anything you guys are doing on the ride? It's actually about a 30-minute drive on a war machine.
Holding on.
Yeah.
Throwing
I imagine
up probably
so.
a little bit.
I imagine so, yeah. So there is a cockpit. I imagine Vin is in the cockpit. Because there's 2 seats in the front.
Sorry, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
The roar of the engine, how loud is this? Does it affect communication?
A little. You do have to be loud, like yell over it, yeah. It is
Okay.
it is very loud.
I'm thinking like free actions in combat. Like, can you give someone instructions? Or we?
Yes,
yeah,
yes. More of a flavor kind of. You're gonna have to yell over top of the engine.
Understood. Yeah.
Yeah, Vin's like yelling to Gunnar, "This is way better than riding a horse for someone small like me. This is incredible."
She opens up the little window, yells out to you guys.
I don't think Ophelia quite agrees with that. It is undignified, I imagine.
So I just thought of this. I don't think Lulu can fly next to you guys. I don't know. She's pretty goddamn fast.
Yeah, she is pretty fast, right?
She's pretty fucking fast. I think she can go 120 feet in 6 seconds. Or no. That's not even including the dash. I think her range is 120. Let me look. I'm talking out of my ass right now.
Yeah, because that's like solar level speed.
Oh, no, I'm correct.
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
Okay, so
It's 120, so that's 20
Normal
feet per
movement.
s- 20
And
feet
then
per
she could double it with a dash.
Jesus.
That's 13 miles an hour?
Oh, is
I
it? So
think-
she probably can't keep up with the war machine then.
13. What was it?
120
120 feet per second?
Per
6
For 6
seconds.
seconds.
Per
so
6
double
seconds?
that. Let's be generous. What the hell? So it's 20 feet a second. 60 seconds.
It's 13 miles per hour. You were right.
Oh yeah, but she can double it for 26 miles an hour. I mean, right?
She's fast.
Wait, feet per second it was?
no, not per second. She's
20,
Oh, okay,
20
okay.
feet
breaking
per
the sound
second.
barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So she's
yeah.
like, I mean, how
I
fast
guess
is
that's
like?
kind of average.
Yeah, that's not too bad. How fast is like a cheetah? Like fucking 40, 50?
She's like
40.
Usain Bolt fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cheetah can get like short bursts of like 50 or something.
50 to 80.
40.
Oh wow. Okay, so she's actually not that fast. You guys are like will be steady going
That sounds good.
80 to 100
Yeah.
most.
I
of the
probably
time.
would have like floored it to show the and like to make sure it's running, but then
Right.
I'll
Well, I was
slow
just
down a
thinking
bit.
like Lulu's gonna have to ride. She can't really fly near you guys. Like she can't fly around. I guess she can fly between machines, but you have to land at the end of her turn.
Yeah, but she's small. I think she can occupy the same space
Mm.
as someone.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so turns out I was wrong about that. She is a small creature, not
Mhm.
tiny. I looked into that after the game and I was like, oops, sorry. So for future reference, she's small. Okay, so I guess she's probably in the cockpit too then. I imagine.
Two small creatures, if it can hold,
Mhm.
two medium.
It can. So yeah, she's got her head. There's a window, I imagine, between the cab and the back, and it's open, and she's hanging her head out, her trunk flapping in the wind.
So it would be fast for her too. Like,
Yeah.
because it would be faster than
She can
13
go, yeah.
miles an hour or
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. All right. So after a couple minutes, the way forward is at an incline now. It was like hills, and you were kind of climbing up the mountain. Now it is steep, and the ground is a wasteland of hardened ancient lava flows and splintered stone, crisscrossed with deep fissures and jagged ridges. The mountain looms ever higher, and the route ahead grows narrower, winding into a canyon of basalt spires. After a while, the terrain tilts sharply upward, the path transforming into a series of rough switchbacks and uneven inclines. Skid marks and deep gouges in the stone tell stories of past machines struggling to grip, some failing entirely. And so you're like, you know, in the movies where there's that narrow road that goes up the, yeah, that's where you guys are on that now. It's like ancient lava flows. Like it's not, it's all inactive volcanic activity. Until at last, after the whole ride, is there anything else you guys want to talk about or do on the ride? It's 30 minutes.
It lasts 8 hours, so I'll just cast Aid on the way overall.
Okay.
I'll give it to Tanis, Ophelia, and we'll do Lulu because she doesn't have that many hit points.
That's +5.
Yeah.
To the max, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
It should be max,
Mm.
temporary.
Yep. Okay. All right. Anything else before we get there? The ground eventually flattens into an open plateau in the valley between two jagged ridges. The slopes frame the flat area like natural walls, funneling everything towards a sheer cliff walls of a caldera at the far end. I think I have a better description of it, actually. Yeah, the ascent ends at a sprawling valley of dust and scrap. The Rust Lot is what it's called. Is a chaotic staging ground where racers, gamblers, and scavvers gather beneath looming caldera walls. On either side, jagged rock slopes rise like natural barriers, funneling all the traffic towards the massive, gaping entrance at the far end, the gateway to the death race track. Let me show you a handout. That might help. But essentially, you're in this large flat area with walls on this side, and then there's a big wall with a doorway almost into it. It's like a natural archway, and through there is a caldera. So it's like a sheer wall with these are like slopes on the sides. This handout doesn't show that. And it's also not the best handout ever. Let me find it. But it gives you an idea what the track looks like. So you guys are not in the track yet. You're in the Rust Lot. As you slow down a little bit to idle through, you pass by clusters of spectator war machines parked on the outskirts of this valley. Some scavvers lean against the hulls of their vehicles, exchanging bets and boasts. You will also see a couple of death race teams for hire. Because occasionally people get into altercations that they want to settle in the track and don't have a war machine or the means to death race, so they hire someone to do it for them. Near the center, there is a fortified shack with a row of counters surrounding it. It is the betting house. There's a few people here. Now, mind you, this is a scrap league race. So there is, there's not a lot of people. There's definitely a crowd, but not, in a Doom run, everyone is here. This is very chill, not a lot of people around. You also pass by some vendors that are selling grease-fried infernal creatures on a stick and abyssal chicken, fried chicken legs, rust water booze, stuff like that. And at the far end of it all, there is a single colossal gap in the caldera wall. it frames the track beyond. The entrance is like a hungry maw waiting for its next victim. Okay. What would you guys like to do? Or how about this? Would you like to do anything before we move forward?
No, I don't think there's. I mean, I think we're just ready to race. We're ready to get one in under our belt. So
okay.
Well, have we decided who's doing what? I mean, like somebody's going to be on grappling hook, somebody's going to be boarding team, etc. Everyone good with what they have?
Let's make sure we all know what everybody else is doing too.
There will be a moment to do so before the race, if you want.
Okay.
Gunnar, you would know that there is you can't just walk into the track.
Sure.
There's actually a barricaded area that surrounds the opening, and if you want to sign up for the Scrap League, you have to go to this place called the Kill Box, which is essentially the gate into this area. So that's where you are probably headed now.
Okay. And I imagine they have some sort of like pit, like where we would stop and talk it out. And
the open area is called the pit stop. So there's
perfect.
The Kill Box and a gate, and then that open area is like the staging for racers.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'll just start heading towards the Kill Box then.
Okay. The Kill Box is a barricade of reinforced metal sheets and fencing that separate the yard directly in front of the entry to the track. There is a single gated entrance to this area monitored by several redcaps. Beside this gate is a small structure manned by redcaps and collectorate imps. It is the Kill Box. So you can just whip up, park next to it, and go talk to him.
Awesome. I pull over and park.
Yep.
Turn it off.
Yep. It is a cramped building with 4 stalls before the gate into the pit stop. You can approach one of the stalls, and there's an imp sitting in there. He'll say, "Have you already pre-registered?"
No, we're here to do that.
Didn't we at Blackfinger?
I think you guys just registered for the Doom Run.
Yeah. Yep, because the plan was to just show up and we can sign up and then go ahead and just race. So I'll say, nope, haven't registered yet.
All right, the next race is in less than 2 hours. It's 500 chit entry fee.
All right. I'll pull out a soul coin. How much would this? I'm assuming all of my soul coins are worth kind of around this.
So
similar.
I knew how I wanted to do the soul coin pricing before, but I hadn't written it down. But I've since written it down. Each soul coin has 3 charges.
Okay.
It's worth more if it has more charges, right? So all of your soul
Sure.
coins have 3 charges.
Okay.
And it's $2,000 for one with 3 charges.
Oh, perfect. How would I exchange that then?
He's gonna pay you back. He's gonna have to pay you back in chits.
That's great. Okay, yep. I'll drop a soul coin on the booth.
He will divvy out 1,500 chits in return.
Cool.
All right, what's your team name? I need team name, driver name, how many's on the crew, war machine class, weapons and modifications.
All right. Team name is I look back at the crew. Flaming Fists, right? Is that what it was?
Okay.
How'd you guys come up with that name anyway?
Didn't. It's just the name of our mercenary company we work for.
Okay. All right.
We go with Friends Forever, but
no, Flaming Fists
I like that idea. That's a good idea. Let's do that.
No, that's not a good. Flaming Fists, and I'll be the driver today.
And you are?
My name's Gunner.
I can't believe this guy doesn't recognize you.
Aren't you the guy?
I
Wait a second, Gunner. I know that name.
London, shut your mouth.
He will take the number of crew, your war machine class, weapons and modifications, stuff like that.
Perfect.
He's writing it all down, and he will assign an entry number, and to you guys, and he'll go over to a press. Sorry about that. He'll go over to a little press, and he'll slide a tin sheet under there and press into it, and he will give you a slip that says Scrap League, Flaming Fist, Tormentor, and your entry number, which is doesn't matter what numbers, but you have the number 4 starting position.
Okay.
And he'll tell you to show the race slip at the pit stop for entry. Just hand it to the red caps, and they will they'll take care of you. The next race is in less than 2 hours.
Perfect. We should probably get going so that we have a plan.
He'll say that your betting odds will be up in 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right. So you guys, go ahead. Anything? Were you gonna say something, Ophelia?
She was just gonna say, are we allowed to bet on ourselves?
Oh yeah.
I was literally just gonna say, time to turn that 1,500 chits into 3,000 chits.
I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, I think we have a fair chance. How far is the betting house from
It's
here?
in the center of the.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's a valley, right? So near the center is the betting office. I'll explain further about like how. I can do that real quick. So the caldera walls rise up way higher than you guys are. So the way that people watch the race is that they climb up steps and walkways that are carved into the walls, and they go up near the tip of the lip of the caldera, and they go through the walls, and there are bandstands suspended above the wall, above the track, where people go in and watch. And there's also betting stands out there too, like up there. But yeah, the betting house is in the center,
Okay.
where you guys are.
Okay. Well, we can start making our way that way.
Sure. Sure. Is there anything else you guys want to do? There's food and a couple of people hanging about.
Not that food.
You never tried abyssal chicken before.
I've heard it's good.
Are you interested in expanding your palate then?
I won't lie, I'm a bit curious about this abyssal chicken. I mean, I'll grab a bite if we have a few chits to spare.
I'll split with you. Split one with you.
Okay.
All right, she's game.
All right, cool. There is a spine devil, and he has a little cart that he like flies and pushes, and it's got just pre-cooked abyssal chicken. It's not breaded or anything. In fact, you're not entirely sure how it was prepared. But you think it's cooked. But as you look at it, it looks pink still, like undercooked. But you're not sure if that's characteristic of abyssal chicken or not. But it's 2 chits, and you can buy a leg, turkey leg kind of thing.
Right before our first race, Finn, nervous stomach. Think that pink-looking chicken's gonna go down well?
Get abyssal salmonella on top of it.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just supposed to be this way. And
I mean, I can cure food poisoning.
So if I take a bite, is there going to be a roll?
That is the question. All right, so do you buy some?
How many chits?
2 for a
2
turkey
chits.
leg. Yeah.
So hopefully we'll put that down.
Mhm. All right, you got it. It's a little slimy, but it's not cold by any means.
Well, it's only fair I give it a try before passing it on to my charge. She will take a bite.
Yep, it tastes like chicken. Weirdly enough, it is not flavorful. Like, they did not put anything on it. They just stuck it in some kind of grease, and it was hot, and they cooked it. But it does taste like chicken.
I think they can learn a thing or two from you, Vin, but it's certainly not poisonous.
Let me say that.
She'll hand it over.
Could use a little,
Everything.
could use some salt and some cumin and some, well, as you said, Ophelia, as you said. But, I mean, I don't think I'll get sick from this.
It's good to know we have a food source down here.
It'd be lovely to find out in a very confined space.
Okay. So after a while, your betting odds are put up. And I will give them to you. All right. So it looks like you guys are going to be going up against 4 other race teams. The Ash Rats, the Hangmen, the Blisterback, and the Icker Boys. It looks like the Ash Rats are pretty much favored to win. And there's different kinds of bets you can make. You can make a winner's purse bet, which is who's going to win. You can make a placing bet on odds to finish in the top 3. And you can place a survivor bet, which is to finish without being wrecked. Or die. Oh, everyone dies. And then there are these other things called carnage wagers, where you can bet on odds on who's going to be eliminated first or crash first. And you can bet on last man rolling, which is they're going to survive till the end, regardless if they win or lose.
Can you make parlay bets and string together a couple of these?
You can make multiple bets, yeah.
Oh, boys. Just like a cheeky 5-leg parlay, us hitting all of them.
Want to maximize your payout, looks like. Well, you know what? Actually, I don't know if Tannis would understand what odds mean, so I'm actually not going to say any of this. He's going to be like, yeah, just bet on us.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know what betting odds mean either.
Oh, man.
I was expecting a lot. They're fairly favorable towards us. I was expecting to be like, you guys are gonna fucking suck.
You guys have never seen. You guys have never seen the Icker Boys race before.
Icker Boys.
I don't know what to expect. The name sounds kind of sexy. I don't know what to
Sounds
get
like a boy band. sorta.
Yeah.
What is it? You're just making everything sexy.
That's not me. It's 5 good-looking bards. What are you talking about? That's not me.
The thing about it is you are unknowns. So that they're not going to throw you in as underdogs. You haven't lost before. You haven't won before. They don't know. So nobody wants to lose. So they're going to put you right in the middle where no one's going to bet on you.
Right. Here's the plan. Bet on ourselves elimination bet, and we fudge out immediately on the line. Make shitloads of chits. The big race comes, we smash everyone.
They definitely have a thing against point shaving in this league. It's
Well,
got to
we
be
do have
one of
to-
the things on the sign.
We do have to get some practice in too.
Yeah, that's true. We need to actually try.
We could just do the safe bet. And bet on who's probably gonna stay in the race.
I mean, our odds for last man rolling actually looks very favorable.
Hammer that. Yeah, the lines are gonna move soon, boys. That's got to be Vegas set the line way too low there. Hammer that. That's free money.
Yeah, that really feels like free money.
We're all on red.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have a max bet. You can only put 300 down, but I mean, still pretty good.
I mean, we only have 90 chits, so I don't know if we're gonna be using our purse for.
I've got 1,500 now.
I have another 350.
I'm assuming that we're gonna want to do something else with our chits and Fort Knucklebones before we leave. So Tanis is probably holding on to the 90.
Yeah, we want to gamble more.
This is why I have the money back.
Yeah, if we're gonna bet, let's make a safe bet. No, it's not like
that was my plan.
I think we go one bet on finish top 3 and another last man rolling survivor bet.
That was actually going to be my idea. Because we've got to finish top 3, right?
I mean, there's only 5 teams, so we're...
Yeah, we're the main characters. Certainly we won't lose this race.
Oh, shattering the fourth wall, Ophelia is...
All right, well, what bets are we making here, boys? I do have a race to do.
Okay. I liked that idea. Finish top 3 and the last man rolling.
It's also elimination bets and just focus fire somebody.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Just go fucking hitman mode, assassin.
Icker boys.
Go for the Icker boys.
Only pay 2 to 1. Like those
Like,
Icker boys are
that's
going
true.
down.
Don't the Ashrats already have it out for us? Maybe solve this problem before it becomes a bigger problem.
That's if they don't kill us after this.
I
But
think
I think
maybe like,
the problem is the Astrats seem to be like actually good, so
and we do kind of gotta like actually learn how to do
Yeah.
this. So before we start like sniping people doing side quests, maybe we should just like actually try to do the race.
Yeah,
Let's do top 3 and last man standing on ourselves.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
love it.
All right, how much you putting?
All of it.
How about I put 500 in for the top and hopefully
You're that confident?
300.
Yeah, I can do 300 on last man rolling. 300.
Making bank.
All right, you guys really are betting.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we got a place bet. Odds to finish in top 3. You guys put 500 chits down. Gunner did. I'll note that
I did.
because
I did.
You have to cash it.
And I'm gonna take it out of my inventory.
Ophelia put the last man rolling, which is a carnage bet, to still be moving at the end, and you put 300 chits on it.
On ourselves, yeah.
Yeah, on yourselves, right. Okay. Sounds good. Any other bets? Nope. All right. Save that for my notes. Very cool. Okay. You place your bets. You're given your little punch cards.
Because it's our first bet, do we get a little like FanDuel $50 free promotion for placing
Absolutely
your first bet?
not. The collectorate imps do not give a fuck.
what? No beginner's luck.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys ready to go to the pit stop yard?
Hell yeah.
All right. You guys motor through, and you show the red caps at the gate your little race slip. Give it to them. They're gonna arrange where you're placed and stuff, and they just take that. And you guys pull into the pit stop yard. The air is thick with the roar of engines, the clang of metal on metal, and the occasional burst of hissing steam. The pit stop yard sprawls ahead, a chaotic spread of makeshift workstations and scattered tool piles. A stone ramp leads up to the gaping archway in the caldera wall, the only entrance to the track beyond. Redcaps loiter near the edge of the pit stop, watching with their usual mix of boredom and bloodlust. A handful of other racers are scattered throughout the yard. Some tending to smoldering wrecks barely recognizable as war machines, other prepping for later races. Smoke curls from a few workstations where welders spark and engines rumble in low guttural growls. But it's the machines that are competing in the next race that draw your attention. This would be the race that you are competing in. At one end of the yard is a hulking, blackened heap of twisted metal and exhaust pipes. Every surface of this vehicle looks charged, and as if it's been set ablaze more than once and barely held together by luck and reckless engineering. The crew loiters nearby, their bodies twisted by demonic mutations. One of them idly picks at their jagged teeth that like almost protrude out of their gums, and another one scratches at a hardened carapace that grows on his arm. These are the Ichor Boys. They have a tormentor, I think. Yeah, they have a tormentor, a small tormentor. Remember, Gunner's is bigger than a normal one. Across from them, a sleek yet mismatched war machine sits in its designated spot. It has reinforced plating and high-quality parts that make it stand out amongst the usual Scrap League wrecks. Despite its well-crafted frame, jagged seams and stitched-together panels hint at a Frankenstein-like construction, as if 3 different Tormentor-class war machines were forcibly fused into one. A pair of small, chittering Zvarts, from like the ones from the Scrappers Exchange, scramble over the hull, making quick practice adjustments, while the rest of the crew fumbles with tools or loiters uselessly. Only one among the crew, a broad-shouldered half-orc, actually seems to know what he's doing, barking orders that the others barely understand. This is the Blisterbacks. Then you all notice a familiar-looking war machine, Scavenger class, with jagged spikes and exhaust pipes rising from the top like a crown. Then you see the words, "The Messiah," scrawled on the side of it. Around it, the ash rats twitch and skitter with soot-streaked faces and sunken eyes. They mutter to themselves, some giggling, other whispering, and they orbit the machine like something holy. At their center, a hooded figure stands still among the chaos. These are the ash rats. And the last war machine that you see is huge. It is a rust-choked behemoth of a demon grinder, hulking and brutal. It looks more like an executioner's block on wheels than a racing machine. But it's not the shape that makes it unsettling. This is not a machine built for speed. It's a machine built to demolish, to consume, to destroy. Around it, its riders work in eerie silence with grim efficiency. Each one wears a sackcloth hood or black bag tied tight around their head, completely obscuring their faces, and each is armed with wicked and cruel weapons. These are the Hangmen. Their war machine, you do not want to get near this thing. It is a machine meant for destroying war machines. And those are your competitors.
Lovely bunch.
Yep, so you guys pull in, and one of the red caps has like a glowing stick, and he's like ushering you where to go. So you guys park, and you got like an hour to wait.
Maybe we just stick in that big one, eh? Second place, win all bets, get a podium, little experience. No need to push it.
We did bet ourselves in the top 3, so we have 3 options.
I also like the idea of surviving. So, we lose a few chits. I'm okay with that.
Put me down for that one too. Yep, good plan, Tennis. Do like that.
I think we focus on learning in the race rather than
That sounds so much lamer though.
being too proactive and trying fancy stuff.
Did we want to talk about our roles and game plan now?
Yeah, let's do that before we get going.
Well, I have a bit of experience with a harpoon gun. Certainly that, or hopping onto somebody else's war rig is probably going to be my forte.
And what did we say happens if you fall off one of these things or get knocked off? You're just fucking out of the race.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
There is two. This is a 2-lap race.
Okay.
So you might be able to jump back on the machine, but that's pretty wild. The Doom run is 2 laps as well.
Okay.
Okay. London, what about you?
Can Ophelia Misty Step?
You've seen me? Yes, I can miss it.
Okay.
I know.
Well, just Tannis is so cool, so I remember his the mundane, run-of-the-mill Misty Step. Okay.
She does the Back to the Future car. Remember?
Oh, that's true. That is pretty awesome. Yes, that's right.
Misty Step, the cooler Misty Step. Yeah, if you want to man the harpoon, I'll be on the offense. Boarding party.
Now, remember, Tannis, you have to get back over to our war machine too, so just use it wisely.
I can do that. And if I don't, then, well, it's been nice knowing you all. Just, don't forget about the mission.
Don't be so melodramatic, Tannis. I can send Kurik to go pick you up on the racetrack.
And we all know how good Tannis is at riding horses.
We saw that in episode 1. It was not pretty.
Vin, do you mind riding with me and help me out with any mechanical failures we might have?
Try my best to keep it in one piece from everything I've learned, though I'm sure I'll learn quite a bit more today. Let's try not to push her too hard, yeah, in the first race?
No, we won't. We'll keep it steady and at least try to finish this.
Didn't you have your little 5-foot anti-gravity push thing, right? That could come in handy on the defense if someone jumps onto our vehicle.
Good point, actually. Yeah, she will nod approvingly at that statement.
Can you choose the direction you push them? Like, can you not?
Yes, it just in terms of like actual gameplay mechanics, it can't be horizontal, I believe. Like you can't, or like diagonal on squares. But yes, you can choose the direction.
That could be like pretty clutch, actually.
Well, they still, no matter what, they still get that save for falling off a war machine. So even if they fail her save, they will get a secondary save to not fall off.
Oh, they still get that save.
Yeah, everybody does. It's only fair if you guys get it, then everybody gets it.
Yeah, no, of course, that makes sense.
But that's still pretty defensive as far as stopping people from just getting on our war machine for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so if they fail the strength save, they're basically forced to make like
the falling off.
Save.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Awesome.
Between Gunnar and Vin, can either of you cast enhance ability at the moment?
Enhance ability. No, I didn't think of that. I didn't prep it.
All right.
All right, for the big race, I'll remember.
So I can do it, but that's my concentration.
What's your role, August?
I kind of see myself being like the stretch position here, where it's like wherever there's somewhere that's like falling behind, I go there to help out. Yeah. Or if we're getting attacked, I go on the defense. If we're having mishaps, I'll do what I can to help repair. If we're, if somebody's closing in on us, maybe I'll go on their war machine and make it uncomfortable for them.
Okay. And do you want me doing something similar, general support and attacking the drivers of the other war machines? Does that make sense?
Is somebody on the grappling hook? Did somebody say that yet?
Yeah, it was
Not in the
the grappling hook. Yeah,
Mhm.
not the. I don't think so.
That is an option.
I mean, I can do that when I'm not, like, if there's nothing else that demands immediate attention.
Oh yeah, actually, that brings up a good point. I wanted to ask that. Getting in the claw and the harpoon station, is that like free in, free out, or is it like half movement?
No,
so
no.
You can move in. Okay, so you can move in and out at will.
Mhm.
Perfect. Yeah, that'd be great.
Right, everybody know what they're.
Well, I was just gonna say, what is the best thing for London? Like, do you want me shooting people on the other machines?
That's probably
That's what I was
your most effective.
It wouldn't
role.
hurt.
Okay.
Because
Soft
you
bodies
have,
or grappling hook if there's no targets.
like, you can go for whoever you want. Like, we're all limited by our positions and abilities and stuff. It's just you just pick a target on the map. It's like, I want to kill that guy.
Yeah. Okay. So we got
Go.
Gunner, Driver, Ophelia, Harpoon / boarding party, Tanis, Offense / boarding party, August, Grappling Hook / General / support, Vin, Repair / co-pilot, London, Sniper.
Great.
Gunner the driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first thing you said.
Gunner the driver.
Ain't that how it goes? As you guys are discussing your plans, you hear a voice echo through the pit stop. Well.
Oh, fuck.
Look at what we got here. If it ain't my favorite pack of gutless little shit stains. I knew I smelled roadkill. As you will look over, along with a lot of other people, because he was not being quiet about it. One Ragadraga, the werebore with the infernal war machine engine maul strapped to his back, surrounded by his posse of lycanthropes. I thought you maggots were saving yourself for the big race. Guess you're smarter than you look, knowing you'd never gonna cut it in a doom race.
Drag, are you racing today?
I thought I'd enjoy my day off.
By coming and watching the scrap league?
You got a problem with that?
No problem. Just might want to stay out of our way. We're trying to.
Out of your way? The scrap league might be a bit fast for you rookies. Are you sure you don't want to start a bit smaller? You know, maybe racing each other on a merry-go-round?
You know what I think? I think you heard we were racing in this, and you got scared. We're gonna put you down on your peg. Came out to scope out the competition.
I think last time I saw you was wearing my spit. You want seconds?
I'll still shit in my boot if you'll eat it.
You hear that, boys? These loud-mouthed nobodies think they're death racers. And they all laugh. Let's put that to the test, eh? And he will climb up onto like a little crate nearby. And he'll put his hands up in the air and he'll say, all right, everybody listen up. Because I won't be repeating myself. It looks like we got us a couple of rookies here. Talking a lot of shit to old Ragadraga and strutting around like they own the place. They think they're too good to race with the big dogs. Well, I say We ought to show these rookies what the death race is really about.
Oh, no.
And then he will reach into a side satchel he's got, and he'll pull out a bag of chits. And he'll hold it into the air. And he says, I'm invoking a rival's purse. 500 cold, hard chits to whichever crew turns their little rig into scrap. Hells, I'll even double it if these little runts don't cross the finish line breathing. Little incentive for the real racers to take out the trash. I want these nobodies scraping their guts off the track. Do it right, and every chit is yours. And you can look around and see the other racers all heard. Now, Gunnar, you are familiar with a rival's purse. It isn't illegal. It's not sanctioned by the collectorate.
Sure, yeah.
Bet where you can basically put a bounty on somebody.
Yeah. It's like a private side bet.
Yep. But everybody knows about it, and like nobody's gonna stop him from doing this. But it's essentially like he just put a bounty on you guys. And he'll step off the crate. Look at you guys.
Do have one question, Ragadraga. Why do we occupy so much of your mind?
It's just a bit of fun. You best go ahead and paint a target on your backs. Save everyone the trouble.
Actually, why don't we make this a little more interesting?
Oh, guys, what are we doing?
If your bet doesn't work, and we come through this unscathed, I want your purse.
Make a persuasion check.
Damn, Ophelia.
Persuasion, normal.
Please.
Oh
Fuck.
no.
Anyone have inspiration?
I'm not using it for this, sorry.
Our lives are on the
Don't
line.
don't we like all have it? Or yeah, you might have used yours.
I use
Since
it.
it's
No,
on the
no,
list.
this is...
So Raga Jagger will say, how's about you go fuck yourself?
Not very sport-like of you.
Who said I was sport-like? These are the death races. And his crew, laugh, laugh, laugh. He'll say, Tin Man should have stayed home where it was safe. Now, maybe I'll get my new war machine from those magpies after all.
We'll just we'll have to see about that. Why don't you let us race this first, and then we could talk about it.
See ya out there.
Sure.
Him and his crew like heel turn, laughing and elbowing each other like, hey, we got him. Good job, boss. We love that. You know, hyping him up, you know. And he leaves.
Just ignore him, guys. We'll I'm sure we'll be just fine.
Really wish we locked in those bets after that happened, but
I understand the desire, but yes, let's try not to provoke him. Seems all too simple to do.
Jay, if we check the lines, how much have they moved on the bets? Like us two?
They haven't moved yet. But by the time you guys get on the track, I imagine the odds may have changed a bit.
All right, so Tanis, you might be on defense.
I'll go where I'm needed.
Tanis, you have the... what's it called? The Devil Flask, right?
I do.
Okay, cool.
August, do you have spirit guardians you can put on us too, eh?
Yeah, but I'm gonna use enhance ability.
Besides the obvious, what does that do, like, mechanically for us?
Gives Gunner advantage on all his drive checks.
I could use that.
Yeah, driving seems like an important bit.
I
so
could
that's
use that. That's for sure.
Although maybe not all of them. I forget if there's a mix of intelligence and dexterity.
No, he can make them all with the same ability.
Now we've got what cut out for us then, boys?
Well, Dennis, keep your head on a swivel. Remember the last time we had targets on our backs? I don't want to repeat that.
Which time are you referring to, just out of curiosity?
Be real specific.
She's referring to the what was it when like the assassins came or whatever, and like Tannis, what was it like Tannis almost died or whatever?
I remember that in the alley.
Yeah, in the alley.
Again, Tannis almost dying. Can you be more specific?
Well, not narrowing it down. But yes, okay. I will play it safe. Thank you. Worst case scenario, I just go into my amulet and...
Oh, totally bail on the boys.
Wow.
Wow. I love it.
Well, I'd rather have his amulet be on the middle of the track than his body. So
Yeah.
Can that amulet be destroyed?
Oh, yes. Yes, very
Oh, it can. Never mind.
Oh God. So all war machines have this thing called something about tires or tracks or something, where if something goes underneath of a war machine, it gets fucked up.
Maybe let's not go into our amulet.
Well, I can go in and then pop out as soon as the coast is clear, but yeah. I meant more if I get fucked up over there, come back to our machine, pop in my amulet, stay in August's pocket for a little while.
Just ditch us. That's all right. I get it.
Just until I heal myself. I
Yeah,
don't
just
stay out
drink
of the fight
drink a
at
few
all.
potions, hang out there, take a breather.
You guys will see as you look across the yard an ash rat separated from his group, and he's just wandering around. It kind of looks like he's checking you guys out. And if anyone makes eye contact with him, he just locks eyes and drags his thumb across his throat, and then he smiles and walks away.
Awesome. Looks like we really do have a target on our back.
I feel like our priorities have shifted from winning to survival. I think I'm okay losing those 300 chits if everyone comes out alive.
I'd say that's a fair wager right there.
Well, we need the war machine to make it out of this too.
Yes, please.
Leave it to me and Gunner.
Slightly off-topic question, but do we think Ragadrag is just a sad bully, or is he getting orders to interfere with us?
Well, he seems like he's enjoying himself.
Well,
why not both?
August brings up a good point. He brought up a good point earlier. We're on Ragadrag's mind quite often. It seems like he looks like he's targeting us for some reason. I'm not. Maybe it's because we're new here. I'm not sure. I know why he hates me, but you guys.
With all the hell that we've raised in the past few days, he might have been tipped off. I think August is definitely onto something there.
Yeah, we've certainly been meddling in his business.
Probably a little bit of both. I think he just stands to be a bit of a bully in general too.
It just strikes me as odd him coming out to a scrap race.
Yeah, he likes looking at the competition, and I'm
Figured
sure
he'd
he
be above that.
I'm sure that's probably part of it. He likes looking down at all of these races, knowing that he's so much better.
Yeah, he is above it.
And I mean no offense by this gunner. What else is there to do?
Around here, you're looking at it.
Yeah, that is a fair assessment as well. It's like he eats, sleeps, and breathes War Machine racing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like going.
This
It's
is
like
the
watching
main
a minor.
attraction.
Yeah, it's like watching a minor league baseball game. It's like, you know, it's not the major league, but what else is on?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Is there some sort of ritual handshake mantra you say before these type of races, Gunner, to get the crew going here?
I mean, usually I just get in and pray I don't stall out on the finish line, or on the starting line. But if you
we need a new mantra now. That's not working for you. new pregame ritual, bro. You're 0 for 1.
well, if you have anything in mind, I'm ready to hear it.
You're team captain here, August.
Just be smart, be careful.
I believe in you guys. I know we all can do it and survive, and it's gonna be kind of fun, I think.
Go fists.
Yeah,
Come on down, go fists.
Flaming fists on 3 or something, or
We're gonna fist you on 3. 1, 2.
No, we're not.
No, that's what happened, Canada. All right, next thing.
Yeah, so I was about to say, interrupting that, there is a loud horn blast. It sounds clearly across the entire rust lot, so the entire, like, this plateau here, signaling that the racers must begin lining up. You'll see a red cap approach you with the glowing stick, as he's, like, signaling you to head up towards the ramp. As you follow line in with the other racers, you enter through the large natural archway of this caldera, and a vast volcanic crater stretches before you, its walls rising steep and uneven. The ground is a mix of blackened rock, loose ash, and deep skid marks from past races, and wreckage litters the bowl-like course. So it's a bowl. At the center is a rusted watchtower made from iron beams and broken scaffolding. Red caps move across its platforms, watching the track below. Near the rim of the caldera is a makeshift grandstand, its scrap metal bleachers holding small clusters of spectators. Further up is a reinforced viewing box with a shaded awning. It stands in stark contrast to the rough seating below, and a few figures stand inside, separated from the common crowd. This must be the high rollers box. On one side, the caldera lip curves inward like a wave, forming a tunnel beneath the rock. Gunner, you would know this as a part of the Doom Run called the Gauntlet, but it is currently blocked by spiked barricades and warning signs. It is not part of the race for the Scrap League. Ahead, the starting line is a stretch of scorched stone cut deep with burn marks and jagged tire tracks. The red caps are getting you guys lined up. However, as you guys are pulling onto the track, you will hear a voice booming out across the entire caldera. Oh, speaking of caldera, I want to mention one more thing. It is a bowl, so it doesn't really have a flat surface. So you can, in theory, drive up the side of it as well. So we can, just imagine, like, you're kind of at an incline the whole time. But a voice, as you're pulling out and getting in your lines and waiting and stuff, you'll hear a voice that booms out across, coming from the watchtower, as it comes from this fellow, a flaming skull with a like a spiked helm on, and he says, "And here they are, you miscreants! Another batch of racers for today's Scrap League slaughter! Place your bets and hope your favorite survives!" And the red caps motion for you guys to get in your starting positions. Spectators on the scaffolding and grandstands cheer or mock or shout insults down at you guys. But once you guys are almost basically essentially in position, the Barnabas, the Flame Skull, will continue. All right. If you ain't sick of me yet, then you ain't been listening. Barnabas, the Flame Skull here, still burning, still talking, and still bringing you the finest carnage the Scrap League has to offer. We got another one lined up for you. 2 laps around this beautiful stretch of death and destruction we call a racetrack. Now, before any of you thick-skulled speed freaks and freakettes get any ideas, this is a Scrap League race. The gauntlet has been blocked off. So if you were hoping for a one-way trip to the victory yard, you'll have to wait for the doom run. Now, let's meet the unlucky lunatics dumb enough to line up for this one. First up, the Hangmen. No words, no mercy, just steel chains and a rig that doesn't just wreck the competition, it swallows them whole. Next, the Ash Rats, a bunch of reckless maniacs who think speed is a religion and their rig is the messiah. Try not to breathe in too deep around them. No telling what kind of fumes they run on, if you know what I mean. Then there's the Blisterbacks, representing the Scrappers Exchange. These boys were handpicked by the Blisterman himself, and I know they'd hate to disappoint. And let us not forget the Ichor Boys, running on more demon ichor than the furnace itself. If they don't leave the competition in the dust, they very well might leave their engine on the starting line. They make it all the way or explode their war machine trying. And last, but certainly not least, the new blood, the Flaming Fists, a couple of rookies stepping into the ring with some of the nastiest racers this side of the Ashen Peaks. Do they have a plan? Will they have a chance? Are they gonna blow up and die spectacularly? Hells if I know, but we're about to find out. Engines are hot, bets are in, let's get this rolling! And all of the racers around cheers, and all the racers around you rev their engine. The screams get louder from inside of the engine. Drivers at the ready.
But
yep.
Do you mind if I do something really quick?
Yeah.
But
you have plenty of time while Barnabas was chatting.
Okay, I'll look at Vin and I'll say, you might need this, and you probably didn't see it before, but I've got a couple of helmets just rattling around, and I'll give one to you. And I'm actually gonna cast, if you allow it, Warding Bond on Vin, as you can put this helmet on and.
Should we remove that?
If I can also get my enhanced ability, and I don't know if that's gonna get us disqualified for a false start or something.
What if you cast a spell?
Yeah, if we start casting shit and doing stuff.
Dude, this is the death races, bro. Once you enter this place, that's a wrap. So you're good. You're good. No false starts and nothing like that. So you can go ahead and cast that as well.
Cool.
You're doing the intelligence one, right?
Yeah, I would, if that's like Tinker Tools and stuff for him.
He can. Yeah. So for his driving mechanics, you can use intelligence.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
We're all in position. Drivers at the ready. Violence is mandatory. Survival is optional. On your marks. 5, 4, let there be blood. 3, 2, 1. And then there's like a firework explosion, some sort of spell that goes off in the center of the watchtower, and you guys are off to the races. Go! So,
sweet.
Here's the setup, right? But when he says go, you go.
Oh, fancy.
I don't know if that's going to give you a headache or not. If it does, let me know. If you
great.
zoom in, it's better. It's not as alarming. Oh, it stopped.
It stopped.
Why?
That was just me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, because I turned off the loop. Sorry. There we go.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Now, let me pull over the map, and there's a lot of shit I gotta do to get set up. Okay. Combat 6 player.
Tannis, do you have extra hit points?
Yeah, I have my 8.
All right.
Yeah, I feel you got those too. I don't know.
Yeah, I got them on.
All right. I think
53 plus 5.
that's where I want it to be. Now, I got to do a lot of stuff to set this up, but you guys can go ahead and roll initiative.
Come on, baby.
Hey, that tracks.
I keep forgetting this is us. No, I keep forgetting this is me.
This race team. This race team.
This is gonna be a massive fucking initiative war.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll go use the bathroom real quick.
Oh, wow. Both my Death Racers got the same initiative. That's unfortunate. I'll just rename them. Icker Boys. And the... What was the other team? Blisterbacks.
Which one are the Icker boys on top of us, north?
Yeah.
Is that target number 1, August?
I think hangmen are ash rats.
Bro, I'm not fucking with the hangman at all, dog.
Yeah, let's not pick a fight with them.
Yeah, I'm not poking that bear.
Maybe they'll leave us alone.
I doubt it, but if we fire the first shot, they're definitely not going to leave us alone.
That's true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm kind of tempted to pick off one of these smaller teams.
It wouldn't hurt.
Just less people to attack us.
I'm just worried about the Icker Boys' whole rig exploding if it gets too close to us more than anything.
Fuck, this is gonna be fun. I'm kind of nervous.
Oh boy, this is a big ass combat.
Yes, buddy.
Okay. Round 1. Now we sort the turn order.
Obstacle 28.
Yeah, obstacles happen at the top of the round.
Gotcha.
This is round 1. Okay, I found out a way to make what's called a round counter. That it'll go +1 every time it passes. So it should add a 1, so it'll keep track of what round we're on.
Nice.
This is gonna be pretty.
I might steal that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
for my games.
Yeah, it's pretty good. When you add a custom initiative, and then underneath of it says something, you just put +1.
That's cool.
And it'll add, or +5 or whatever. It'll just count whatever every time it goes past.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But it has to be set on 1 before it, like, for rounds, you have to put it on 1 first. Okay, I think I have everybody. I have the Ash Rats, the Psychos, Icker Boys, the Blisterbacks,
Lulu.
Okay, didn't have to move her very much.
$15 count.
Okay. I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's get some
let's do
race
this.
music going.
Yep.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So, go! Everybody slams on the gas, and you guys start rolling. So round 1 is a straightaway. So at the top of the round, there is no obstacle. So London, this is the current positioning. What would you like to do?
Let's take out the longbow.
Yep.
This is the Icar boys up top here.
Mm-hmm. So you can only currently see one of them.
I was gonna ask about that. Yeah, if they're like
So they're little
inside,
squirrely. They're little squirrelies or little X things on them
Oh,
that represent whether they're
wonderful.
inside or not.
Wonderful. Okay, I got an easy target here. Homeboy hanging off the back of the pickup.
Mhm.
I'll pull out my bow, and after our last pep talk, just think let's just have a nice easy shot. No sharpshooter. What's that, Django? You're right. I'm not a fucking pussy. No, you're right. Shooter, let's go, sharpshooter.
Okay.
Let's. Oh, man, it'd be really funny if I got a natural 1 here.
So fun.
That misses.
It is funnier when you would have hit if you didn't sharpshooter.
Us moving the Coriolis effect of the Earth.
We're in hell.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
All right, and Django's gonna see that and pipe in his infused strikes as well. So that will be another 5, and let's put in a favored foe.
Okay.
Can I do that normally? I think so. Favorite foe. The first time you hit on each of the turns, and in that turn you can include. So yeah, it's not a bonus or action.
All right, I put a little green doodaddy on him.
Yeah.
So he has 4 arms. 2 of them are like insect arms, and he is manning there's a harpoon gun on the back of the blister or their machine. So.
Okay. 25 damage total then with infused strikes and
He
favorite
is
foe.
bloodied.
Well, that's why we do it right there, Tannis.
Oh, it's a D6 now.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to count that for, but
Yeah. Next
I will. It's above average, so we're good. But change it to a D6. Anything else you would like to do?
That is it for me, sir.
Okay. It is now.
Can Django hold an action if someone jumps on?
His infused fight.
No, sorry, he
can't.
He takes
It's
the
a
dodge action.
Well, it would be a reaction for the infused strike, right?
Yeah.
So he can't use his reaction to do a whole held action. A held action is a reaction.
Right. Gotcha.
So yeah, dodge action is fine.
Cool. Well, that's it.
He's on your back, so he doesn't even really able to be targeted. So
fair enough.
okay. Now it is the driver of the Ashrat's machine, which is the. All right, I gotta remember all the stuff they can do.
This is gonna be tough.
What do I want to do? Let me pull up my rules real quick. Okay, what options does he have? Okay. I think he's going to just do standard. He's just going to drive it for now. He's not going to push it. The Psychos. I don't think they have, I don't think any of these guys can really do anything right now. So they're not doing anything. They're just going to shoot straight ahead. Gunner, you're up.
Okay. Do I need to roll for handling or anything?
So if you don't do a maneuver, you will always drive straight. The only time that you need to make a check is at the end of the round for your lead points to see how well you are doing in the race.
Okay, awesome. I am going to check this. Okay, awesome. Vin, you see Gunner as he's one hand driving, take out his arm, and these 3 little bolts come sticking out, and he is going to use. You see 3 rays come out of his arm towards 1, 2, and 3.
All right, so the ones with the little squirrelies on them cannot be targeted, unfortunately.
Okay, cool.
They're
No,
inside of the
that's
machine.
okay. That's
So
okay.
this guy
Let's
is
do-
a valid target, though.
Okay. I think I'll just do all 3 at him.
Okay. So they have a giant Okay, so I didn't tell you too much about their machine.
That's okay.
They have like a giant, massive, huge wrecking ball that's spiked on the back of their machine.
Cool. Okay.
And he's operating
All right.
it.
So I'm gonna point my arm at him. That's 1, 17.
That hits.
4 fire damage. 16.
Also hits.
Okay, that's 5 fire damage.
He takes it.
And 22.
Also hits.
That is 7 fire damage.
He looks practically unfazed.
Okay, good to know.
It's hard to tell because he has like a executioner's hood on.
Sure.
But he gets blasted a couple times and then tries to wheel the wrecking ball over towards you. So.
All right. That is my turn. I'll keep driving.
Okay.
I'll just save Sprocket.
Okay, no problem. Now the Icker boys. Well, I know what they're gonna do on their first turn. They're gonna put some juice in it. So that's their thing, is they just Icker boost the whole time. All right. So what does Icker boost do? All right. Action. Icker boost. I'm gonna roll a d4. See how many rounds it lasts. 2 rounds. I'm gonna give them 2 rounds on their machine. 2 Icker. And they automatically outpace all vehicles, so you guys will watch them just fucking gun it forward. They're now up here.
Oh wow!
Out of range of attacks and all kinds of stuff. I don't think they have to do anything for that, right? It just happens. Yep. They get another +1 to their LP. Can be targeted. Yeah, they can't be targeted by maneuvers. They can't use maneuvers, and they cannot be boarded, and all mounted weapons are out of range of them. All right. So they're out of here. You guys watch their machine, black smoke. The engine screams as they just gun it forward ahead of you guys. All right, is now the blisterbacks. They're just gonna keep it straight and narrow. So I don't think that they have. Oh, I think they have a Yeah, I think they do. Okay, they actually have a I think they have a yeah, they do. They have a harpoon flinger. So they're gonna shoot the harpoon flinger at you guys, obviously. So this is they're gonna shoot it at your war machine. So this is against your war machine's armor class. I imagine Gunner, you are gonna be in control of that, and you should just be able to click on it like it's a token.
Yep,
And
I
it
have
has
it up
health.
right now.
Okay. So they're gonna fire the harpoon gun at you. And my fucking phone's dying, and my computer's like, your phone's dying. And kabam! Oh, it was to the GM. 22 to hit.
That hits.
11 piercing, so it breaks.
Okay.
It beats the 10 threshold.
Okay.
But not enough to do severe damage.
So it still takes the whole 11.
Yep, takes the whole 11.
All right.
As this guy wheels it around, he has no idea what he's doing, and he just fires the harpoon, and it ka-chong, launches into the side of your war machine, like right at Ophelia's feet, essentially, right, like down into the machine. But it hits armored plating. No mechanical failures or anything like that. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep driving straight. August, you're up.
I mean, if he didn't look like he knew what he was doing, That means I could do it. So I will take up our own harpoon and return fire.
Okay.
So what is it? Just like a +6?
You should be able to click on the war machine and open up a character
everybody's
sheet.
access to it?
Yeah.
Then actions.
And you're firing it at them.
Yeah.
That's also set to the GM. Let me fix that.
But yeah, only 7 damage, so.
Yeah, it doesn't break the threshold, fortunately. All right, whoever's looking at the sheet, just hang on a second. There we go. All right, I'll fix it. All right, yeah. So I think it even, it even misses their machine. It plinks off the plating. Okay, that is your action.
Yep. I don't really have much I can do as a bonus right now, so I'll stay put.
Okay. It is now the Hangman's turn.
Or actually, sorry. I am going to activate my, what's it called? Celestial Revelation.
Oh, so you can fly?
Yeah, just
okay.
So I have that.
No problem. All right. I got to organize my sheets here. Mechanics over here with the death racers over here. All right, now it is the. Oh, you're done. You did it.
Yep.
All right, it is the Hangman's turn. So the Hangman's driver. Let me see what their machine does again. Their machine is called the Guillotine. Okay. So the driver is going to try to maneuver his machine. So he needs to make a driver check. He has to beat it. 18, he does. All right, so he can put his machine. You will see him, this machine, it almost seems to slow, but it's more like you guys are outpacing it. As it ends up getting behind you.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
And there are... This guy is climbing out of the machine. Oh, no. It's not that machine. It's not that guy. It's these guys. This guy climbs out of the machine. This guy climbs out of the machine. And they go to their harpoons. And they're going to shoot harpoons at your war machine. Here is the first one. Oh, it's to the GM. It's an 11. It misses. Here is the second one. A crit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the machine takes 6, 7, 8. Not enough damage, but it still hits. And while what you will notice, all of you will see, who's on the back here where the grappling hook is of the war machine.
It's Ophelia Station, right?
Yeah, that would be her.
All right, let me rearrange you guys a little bit. Ophelia would be like back here. Okay, so Ophelia, you will see a metal spiked harpoon fly out towards your machine, and it lands like into the machine. However, you notice there is a massive, thick chain attached to it, right? And as you look back following the chain, you will see igniting on the front, a grill will lift up, and there is, you know, those things that crush of cars, you know, the teeth, the grinding teeth. There's just one that's going 1,000 miles an hour, not like the slow grind like it's fun to watch on TikTok. This is like rah, spinning, and as that happens, there's a click and it pulls tight to the war machine. So right now your war machine is grappled, which means you cannot use maneuver position, And you have disadvantage on all vehicle handling checks.
Oh no.
And they need to take an action to pull the chain. However, the two guys that are on the machine use their action to do so. So that's their turn. That's it for that. Then you're up.
Okay, so I was reading over these repair mechanics. So it's like a DC 14, and she'll do like Tinker Tools, right?
You can, yeah.
That's definitely what she'll do.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Well, I get if you mean like kind of role playing wise, like right, like what is Vin actually gonna do? She probably like hears a thud in the back, and then basically just comes and like this grinder's like latching on probably, and it's probably like starting to kind of like squish some back parts of the metal plate.
It hasn't pulled you in yet, but you are hooked.
So she's trying to she's probably gonna try to remove it, but if she can't, she'll at least try to like minimize the damage.
Because it didn't send there, you didn't get the mechanics to it because I actually sent it to GM. So unfortunately, your vehicle will remain grappled until the harpoon is physically removed or the chain severed. And it is not a DC 14 for this. It is a DC 17. Or you can also try to destroy it.
I think she'll take on the role of just keeping the hit points on the machine up then. So she'll like go to like where it was damaged like the round before and and like try to patch it up a little bit.
Okay. So yeah, that would be the DC 14.
Yeah, I think that'll be like her main focus for this.
Okay.
So like Tinker Tools.
Yes, please.
Come on.
Okay, 19.
Okay, yep, you beat it. So you do a temporary patch, and that is under temporary repair.
Yeah, D4.
1d4
applicable skill mod.
Yeah, so whatever you use for that.
So plus applicable skill mod. So
whatever you used for whatever you use for this. So intelligence or.
Okay, so I got it. If I get, do I get like the expertise or is it just intelligence?
Yeah, it's intelligence plus proficiency.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. So it's like 1d4 plus 5. Okay, so it gets 8 hit points back.
All right. So you temporarily patch it, throw the other harpoon out, and throw a sheet of sheet metal over the side of it.
Yep, she's on damage control.
Yes.
All right.
But I will say that you would have had to climb out of the cockpit to do so.
All right, so she's like exposed now.
Yeah.
And she can't get back until like her next turn. Is that the idea?
You can, I guess. I guess in theory.
If she can climb back,
I guess
then
you can. Yeah, I don't think there's anything stopping you from doing that. I'll have to work on that. All right, cool.
Vin, do you use your lightning launcher to like weld the
shut up. That is
metal
fucking
panel
awesome.
back on?
Yeah. I was thinking about that because she doesn't have like mending, but we can definitely like rationalize it that way. Yeah.
So much
Speed mending.
Yeah.
She like figures out how to make like a small
Literally
like, little
welding.
plasma beam. And she's
Yeah,
just, like,
yeah.
That's
Everybody else is going blind, but Vin has a helmet.
They're just watching.
cool. Yeah, that's her turn.
All right. I'm trying to like fix the map. It won't look nice for me.
Looks great at my end.
That looks good
I
on my
know. We're good. All right.
Did the Astrats get a turn?
Yeah, they didn't do anything. Tanis, why are you on here twice?
I don't know.
Okay, you can have the 8.
That was what I rolled anyways, so
Okay,
that's fine.
great. Oh, you know what? I might have rolled initiative for you testing something out.
Okay. I'm right next to Ophelia, and I'll just point to the harpoon with the chain, and she's manning the claw right now, right?
Yeah, it's right by her.
Yeah, I'm gonna look and be like, "Are you gonna take care of that?" Like yell at her.
On it.
All right, I'm gonna. All right, perfect. Making sure, because otherwise I'll get trapped. But I'm gonna activate my bonus action for my elemental gift. So I have a fly speed of 30 feet, and I'm just gonna levitate for a second, and the wind's gonna like perish sail me back to the machine.
Oh shit! You're gonna jump onto the The demon grinder?
Yo.
Can I, if I get into Ophelia's square?
Yes. He is adjacent, so the spaces don't necessarily matter that much.
All right.
It's sort of an amorphous thing, so yeah, you can.
Perfect. Then I just
Jesus
parasail
Christ.
and just like kind of body
That's
slam
sick.
into this guy.
That's so sick.
And as I land there, I'm gonna do what I do mediocrely and try to hit him with a Kopesh.
Okay.
Let me make sure I do this correctly. And Kopesh. 10 probably doesn't hit,
Nope.
Come on.
but a natural 20 does!
It does.
Let's
So he'll
go.
take 14 points of damage.
He does. He does. He doesn't look that affected by it.
That's fine. I just needed to make sure I got over here first, and that is.
So you jump on, you fly parasail onto their war machine. You go over the top of the gnashing, gears and shit. Land on the war machine right in front of this guy with the harpoon. He tries to wheel the harpoon around towards you, but like I said, they all look like executioners, right? Like they have the masks over their heads and stuff. And as soon as you slash out towards him, he wasn't prepared for it, so he takes it. And then he draws out this like twisted, fucked up torture implement that he's gonna like try to fuck you up with.
Okay.
He's gonna. He's also probably gonna shout at his buddies. Okay.
All right. that's my turn.
Ophelia.
Look, yeah. So first of all, does it look feasible for her to rip this harpoon out of the war machine?
It is a DC 17.
Athletics?
It would be athletics,
To
correct?
Pull it straight out?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Look, yeah, she's gonna give that a shot.
Nope.
No, take an
Ophelia!
inspiration. Take an
Yeah,
inspiration. I do not want to go into this thing.
Ophelia.
Inspiration. All right, another one. Athletics. Come
I'll
on,
burn
please.
the inspiration too.
I already used it.
Fucking
Oh my.
Christ.
Ophelia, get it! I'm gonna burn an inspiration.
No. You can only use
This
one.
No.
All right.
Oh.
So you
First-
try.
First day.
You try to rip it out of the machine, but it's got hooks on the inside. So like, it retracted when it pierced it, and now it's hooked on the inside of the machine.
All right.
Let's
She'll
move
yell
strength.
at 10 is stuck in there. You need help.
It looks bad.
He ducks underneath of like somebody swinging a weapon at him. Some other guys are crawling out of the machine.
So I know jump mechanics are a bit weird. Is she able to
You are, yeah.
jump her way
Mhm.
over there? Okay.
Yeah,
So she's gonna
these
do that.
vehicles are currently adjacent, so.
Okay, so yeah, she's going to jump over the gap if she can.
All
So,
right.
like,
Let's see what the mechanics for that is again. I think it's an athletics check.
DC 12 is what I thought I read.
Jumping, yes, 12.
all right, athletics. Come on. one,
Come on.
two.
That is
Just
Need it to
barely
be-
made
Bro, those are some fire rolls.
so.
right
Here
now.
would have. So here's the thing. There's these on the front of it is literally just a mouth of gears and shredding machinery, and as you're jumping, you feel like, oh no, no. But then by some miracle, it's got like big horns coming out the front of it, and you just grab onto one of the horns, dangling over these teeth that are like gnashing, and you can pull yourself up. So you are now currently on the war machine.
Okay. So I still have my movement?
I
I just want
Yes.
to try and scramble my way.
gotta work on this movement thing. I didn't consider that. Nope. That is the movement on your turn.
Okay.
Yep. A
So
creature can
movement.
attempt to jump moving as part of their movement. No, so yeah, you do have movement. How far was the jump?
It was there 25.
Yeah, all right. So
So no. Okay, so use my action to try and pull it failed movement. Okay, I think that's my turn. I don't have anything else.
okay, so you're holding on to the side of the demon grinder.
Yeah, she's just pulling herself up over the edge.
Okay. Lulu doesn't really have much. She's gonna cheer. Now we're at lead points. So I need all the drivers to make driving handling checks, vehicle handling checks.
Sorry, just can Lulu give the help action to the next person who tries to pull the thing out? The harpoon?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do I
boy, these guys
do
did
I
good.
just click on the vehicle handling check button?
Do
or do
you
I
have one?
I have one on the actual vehicle.
You do?
Or do I? It highlights. I don't know what it actually does, but. Or do I just make
that
a
just
like?
posts the text
Oh,
below it.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Oh yeah.
Do you need a land vehicles or?
So yours would be your land vehicle proficiency.
Okay. All right.
And you can use intelligence for it.
Okay.
Okay.
That 20.
All right. So
I'm too good.
everybody, so y'all need to keep track of your points here. And also I got to make one for these guys. Okay.
Ooh.
Boy, I have a lot to keep track of. This is what I didn't necessarily want to keep track of. All right. Let's just start a whole new page. Okay. So, what did you get? A crit, right?
Crit 29.
All right, so you get 3 LP.
Okay.
So my guys 13, so they get +2. So Icar boys are at 2. And everyone else is at Hangman, Blisterbacks, Ashrats.
I'm also using the token itself as a tracker, so
Yeah,
like
that's
one of
good.
this. Okay.
Okay, so the Hangman got a 3. The Blisterbacks got 3. The Ashrats got 2. And I forgot to roll for... Oh, no, that was it. Yep, that's everybody. Okay. So, it's pretty tied up right now.
Yep.
As we go into round 2. Round 2 is... I think still a straightaway. I forgot to keep that on the... Where is my notes in the race? Yes. Okay, it's also another straightaway. Okay. All right, round 2. No obstacle. London, you're up.
All right, so Lulu's helping with removing that harpoon.
Yes.
That's stuck in us.
Yes.
Can that be done by shooting the harpoon with an arrow, or do I gotta physically yank this thing out?
So it does have an armor class and hit points.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, you could try that.
Okay. This seems pretty dire, so I think I'm going to cast a Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Float up in the air a little bit, give myself a good angle at the cable,
Okay.
and try and hit it. 21.
That hits.
And it's, sorry, not the favored foe. That shouldn't be in there.
Mhm. Yeah.
But the Fuse Strike should. So it's 28. 22 piercing, and then 6 lightning from Django.
Where did that 6 lightning come from? Where even? It
Infuse
it
Strike.
put them together.
Yeah,
I see.
sorry.
I see. You break the chain.
Oh, thanks,
Nice.
fuck.
Oh.
That could have been bad. Okay. Thank you, Lulu.
Oh my God, Gunner, you need to make your check at fucking disadvantage.
He has advantage because enhance ability.
Thank you.
So just straight.
Flat roll.
Oh my god.
Thank God.
Thank you.
All right. And second shot. Let's try and help Tanis out here.
Okay.
Natural 20
That hits.
with the sharpshooter, baby.
That hits.
This I'm gonna burn another favored foe, so that's my second one now, and change my favorite foe to this guy.
Okay.
Which is a D6 now. Awesome. So 29 piercing total for that guy.
Wowza.
Well, roll another d6, right? Because it was crit.
Correct. Doubles all the dice.
Oh.
Incredible.
Was better.
Just a masterclass. Okay, 28, 29, 31 damage for that
Oh
guy.
wow, he's bloodied, super bloodied.
Finish him off, Tennis.
Not super bloodied, but he's bloodied.
I will end my turn.
Okay, this is the Ashrat's turn. They are gonna use this opportunity. Since you guys look like you're getting fucked up.
Oh no.
No.
What do they want to do, man? Trying to think. Yeah, okay. They're like, fuck this. We can't let them, these mercenary, whatever they're called, the hangmen get our kill. Yeah, we're only on round 2. And they're going to use the maneuver check, or the maneuver position to move. Yeah, they move. Boy, there's a lot of crits.
Yo.
Holy fuck, boys.
So they're moving here.
No.
Oh, fuck, boys.
Do you think it's
Oh,
worth a
good.
silvery barbs on a maneuver check for them?
Probably not.
Probably
They just have
not.
Yeah, in case they do something worse after the maneuver.
Okay, so that was just the driver's turn. Now the actual Ashrats go. So let me double check and see what the Ashrats actually do. Okay. Okay. They're jumping. This one's gonna jump onto your war machine. Which is a athletics check. Or they can make a dexter. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's the same. Okay, 12. Yep, he makes it. This guy jumps on your war machine here. And then you will see. So that's just a regular Ashrat. Like, he's a fucking soot sucker, right? He's like crazy and he's like screaming maniacally, right? He jumps onto your war machine, slams his head into it, right? And then starts pulling himself up onto the side. However, you will also see a really big guy, like big guy. And he has a gas mask on with fucking tubes coming out of it. And one of the guy like sparks up the back of it. So it's like he's constantly breathing in soot as he is also going to try to jump onto your war machine.
Yo, what?
This guy's hotboxing himself.
Yes.
The
power move.
He makes it just barely. So he also bam, slams onto your machine. It tilts down a little bit when he lands. And he's just gonna fucking, these guys are gonna start going crazy on August. So the Psycho, he gets 2 attacks. No, he's not. No, he's not, actually. He's gonna be like kind of hanging off the side. He's gonna try to sabotage your machine. He fails. However, the Brute is gonna fucking come at you. The Ashrat Beast. So he takes out a rusted sledgehammer. Ooh, what does this do? Oh, he's not even gonna take out the sledgehammer. He's just gonna take his hand and grab August by the throat. With an 11, that misses. But he gets to do it again. Nope, misses both times.
Thank God, bro. Holy fuck. Oh my God, that could have sucked.
Yeah, he's just got a move where he grabs you by the throat, so pretty cool. And then the last guy of the Ashrats that's gonna do anything. Yeah. He's going to target London. So he's gonna shout out like, "Hey, pretty boy!" And if you like look over at him, yeah, he is what is called an ash rat freak. And a little bit of, for some reason, this drug gives you a little bit of psychic powers. So he's going to, if you do it enough. So I need you to make a intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm good at those. Natural 20 with no modifier.
Pretty good. And then the other, then he's just gonna. So he missed with that. As he tried to like invade your mind, psionic invasion. But
I will yell back, "I am pretty."
He's gonna hit you with the mind freak. 15 to hit.
Miss.
All right, he misses. All right, that is all the Ash Rat's turns. Next in the order, Gunner.
Holy fuck.
Okay. Oh my. Can I reach this guy behind me? Is he like?
You
I
would
able to,
have to.
like-
You have to drive. Yeah, you would have to get out of the vehicle. He's on the back of it.
Okay. I'm not even sure. Am I able to do anything? Like, can I see anybody?
We're not
I mean,
attached anymore.
you're not attached anymore. That's true.
Can I? Am I able to make a maneuver check?
Yeah, you can move out of the way. Yeah, you can move away from him.
Please,
Okay.
bro.
Well, I have to stay close enough so that Ophelia
Don't worry
and
about
Tanis
us.
can get back, right?
Don't worry about us.
Leave them behind. They're dead to us. Go, go, go.
Tanis has long range teleport for 2 people. We're good.
Okay, all right,
You've
all
seen
right.
me
I'm,
use it at least once before, so you
I'm
know I
gonna
can
try.
teleport.
I'm gonna try to maneuver at least away from both of them somehow.
Yeah,
or
you
maybe,
can.
Like, you know, what I'm
You have
saying, try to
100
move,
feet on this map to move.
Okay, yeah. Let's try to move like almost diagonally, like however that would be.
Okay. Well, you need to make a driver handling check.
All right.
Vehicle
Get up
handling.
behind the Icar boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even though in theory, you can't actually be behind the Icar boys, because they are
Yeah,
outpacing. Right.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it.
Woo. Okay.
Good
So
job, baby.
you can move like over here.
Awesome.
So what you end up doing is gun it, right? And you go up the side of the wall.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
So now all of you guys like slide to the side a little bit. You have to hold on to something as you're up the side of the wall.
Yep. And I'll say, kick these guys off of our war machine.
Yep. That's your turn. That's your action.
That's my action. Yep. That's it.
Okay. The Icar boys. This is their second round of this. So it's gonna end next turn. They're just gonna keep going. Yeah. Nothing's stopping them. Now it's the blisterbacks. They're like, we don't want any part of this shit, do we? So they are going to vehicle handling. Get the fuck out of here. They don't. So this one is going to shoot a harpoon at these scrap boys, whatever they're called, ash rats. Tormentor. Harpoon. Hits. Doesn't do any damage. That's all they can do. They have a tiny little war machine. August, you're up.
So command says you can't issue a command that is directly harmful to your target.
Yeah.
And telling these guys to disembark,
Yeah,
they can't do that safely, right? Yeah. Worth a shot. All right, I'll do it the hard way then.
Does command like do like a charmed thing, or it's just they do what you say?
I don't think it mentions the charmed condition, but there's a sea of text there. But I think I'm just gonna do Spirit Guardians instead then.
I don't
Yeah,
think
deploy the guardians.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, activate countermeasures.
All right, you're gonna put
sorry
up
about
the spirit.
ability.
Oh, there goes the enhance ability. Damn.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Boom. Okay. Is it when it hits on the turn?
Yeah, at the start when they start their turn.
Start
in
their
the
turn.
area.
Okay.
But yeah, that is my action. So I'm just gonna stay there. You know, step off the harpoon so it's open for anybody else to use.
Okay. Next in the order is the Hangman. All right, let's handle combat on the machine first, and then I'll drive it. This guy gets out on top of the machine. So does this guy. Oops. All right, now everyone's on top of the machine, except for the people operating the tools on the inside, and the guy operating the thing in the back. All right. 1, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna go here. And he's gonna go here. And these guys are ostensibly not in range right now, so I'm just gonna move them a little bit so we don't get confused. They are still in the vehicle, but they're like inside. And this guy's gonna go for Tanis too. All right, so Tanis is completely surrounded.
Bring it.
Tight.
And here they come. Here comes 2 attack, or just 1 attack for each. So here's 1. 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Okay, that was the top one. The second one, 14.
Also a miss.
Okay, because the one that was originally fighting with is bloodied, he is now in a frenzy. So he has advantage on his attacks.
No,
His advantage anyways, but
Yeah, because the
Flanking. That's true. 14.
Let's go,
Oh,
Tanis!
thank God.
Tanis dodging
Tanis
left
in the
and right.
zone.
Yeah, so they're
Bob and wave.
Yeah, they're throwing their weapons around trying to get you, and you're just like ducking. You almost fall off the machine for a second there, and you catch your balance.
Turns out your comfort zone is at 100 miles an hour. But
The adrenaline is just pumping through his veins at full bore.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna draw. Oh, then the one for
They have one
Ophelia.
more.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. One for Ophelia.
yeah. I'm gonna go for Ophelia. I think he's gonna try to push you, Ophelia.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make. Let me find the rules for that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You're strong. You'll be fine.
Okay, so it's a contested. We're gonna do contested first.
Okay.
So
Athletics.
yeah, if you want to, he's gonna roll a 14. So you have to beat a 14.
Ooh, I
Come
don't
on.
know if I can do that.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You
Yes,
do.
you can.
All right. So that was his action, so he can't do anything else. He only gets 1 attack. All right. So he runs up, tries to shove you off the machine. You dodge out of the way. He almost falls. But he takes his like hook. He has like a hooked blade, and he like slams it into the side of the machine and pulls himself back up. Now we're gonna drive. And they got a date. They got a date. So they're gonna try to catch up. And they do, just barely. So they're coming. I think they're gonna go. Well, they did all their attacks, huh? They're gonna move. Hold on. Move my map around. They're gonna move here this time. Side by side.
All right.
Okay. Well, now that they're side by side, the other one can use the other thing it has.
Damn it.
So you will see all of you on the back. Will see a fucking wrecking ball
Oh.
come swinging around. This is at your war machine. Oh, it's gonna roll to the GM. Hold on, let me fix that. Never whisper rolls. Okay. Here it comes.
that's gonna be
Oh,
silvery bar.
yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
we save silvery bars, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Probably a good time. Yeah.
Every time I feel like this spell is overpowered, I feel cheap using it. Something like that happens.
And you're
All
like,
right.
yeah, no, I'm using
All right,
it.
here comes the wrecking ball. 18 to hit your war machine.
Okay, yeah. No, that doesn't.
No, we're moving.
Alrighty. It misses.
Bro, you saved us like
Thank
60
you so
damage for
much.
that. Holy fuck.
Oh,
How much does your machine even have?
That would have bloodied us.
80?
Wow. All
Can't
right.
take too many like that.
All right. That is literally all they can do. So, Vin, you're up.
All right.
Let me
Not
move.
bad,
the
help
boys.
us.
37 is pretty crazy on 68 too.
Yeah, that's
68 plus 5, 32, but still.
All right. The War Machine's looking okay right now, so I think she'll get out and she'll try to push this guy off.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take advice from London and let's do a little telekinetic blast. So he has to make a strength save.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the text. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, strength save. Okay,
Strength
so
save, yeah.
he has this thing called Parasitic Cling, where he gets advantage on saving throws to remain on a War Machine. So does this count?
Does that
Yes.
count? Yeah, that's your discretion.
It's very vague. It's a very vague rule. I'm gonna say no, not on this, but to like
Yeah,
it's
like
the
the second-
checks.
Yeah, on the second
one.
on the second one he
Right.
gets yeah.
All right, well he beats it anyways.
Oh, he beats it. Okay. All right. Well, that was a bonus action, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
as a bonus action.
So you
That was a
look out the
bonus
window
action.
and you force blast him back, and he like dodges out of the way.
All right, hold on. Let me look at her spells real quick.
Because this guy's kind of hanging off the side, right? Like he's not really in the whole combat with the big guy.
She's probably gonna save her good spells for a better situation. But wait a minute.
Bro, use them now.
Oh wait a minute.
Use them now, bro.
Hold on. Hold
Yeah,
on,
now's
hold
the
on.
time to do it.
We might
don't-
not make
don't-
it to the fourth quarter, bro.
I have
Don't die with spell slots.
I have the perfect spell. I just gotta make like okay. So okay, hear me out. Thunder wave. Like, would it work?
Dude, there's no way you could
15 foot
position that
cube,
to
yeah.
not fuck somebody else up.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
unless-
Hold on. Lulu's
I'm
aura.
trying to visualize here. I'm trying to visualize the cube.
Lulu's
Like-
aura.
Yeah.
So you can't
So
actually.
she would be immune to it, right?
Oh.
Or does she just have advantage or something? I forget.
Cons.
Essentially, she gets to choose whether or not spells work inside of it. So she can have it on or
Oh,
off
so like
right
a
now.
paladin aura where it's like allies.
So I think essentially has it subdued now because you're casting spells and everybody's casting spells.
Okay, so
But I'm struggling to see a way that I mean I guess you could position it to where you will just hit the Ashrat Psycho hanging on the side of the machine, but you're gonna hit the machine too.
I'm gonna hit the machine
Yes,
as well.
there's no way you were not gonna hit the machine with that.
Yeah. We don't want to hit the machine. Okay, so that was my question. All right. We have some other tricks. This big guy right here.
Yeah.
She can try to vortex warp him off.
Okay.
Oh my god, you can just put him on the ground somewhere.
Okay, so that is
guess so, yeah.
he makes a con save.
Oh god. All right.
Vortex Warp here is amazing. Oh my god.
And
Vortex
she's
warp
gonna
is
I
amazing.
think she's just gonna like I don't know if it would be funnier to put him on the demon grinder, but
Bro, put him in front of the tire of
but
the
no,
demon
it's
grinder.
probably, it's more the meta pick is to just put him right in front of the wheel, which is what I'm gonna do.
Please don't put it on the war machine we're currently on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, give us more things to worry about.
All right.
Well, it would be like a 3-way battle, but yeah, it's more unpredictable. We're not gonna do that.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
Yeah, so she's gonna attempt to vortex warp this guy, the
Okay.
guy
What kind of save is
right
it?
here. It's a con save.
He gets a 19.
Fuck.
Oh,
Dude, that would have been filthy.
He has an insane con. You don't think this guy that's literally breathing in soot doesn't have like insane amounts of fortitude?
Dude. Yeah, he's the one I want to get. Though. I mean, the skinny guy she's not worried about.
Okay. That was your action and bonus action.
Yeah, that was my action, bonus action. I can try to get back inside. Do I take like an opportunity attack?
No, you can still be inside. Like you can
Okay,
just look
then-
out the back window.
Yeah, fair enough. Then that's what she did.
Okay. All right.
That's her turn.
Tanis.
Quickly before Tannis'
Yes.
turn, I forgot to hand out advantage for silvery barbs. That goes to Gunner.
Okay.
Smart.
Oh, advantage. Awesome.
On your next roll, whatever it is.
Next roll.
Yeah. All right, Tanis, you're up.
All right. I mean, there's targets aplenty, so I'm gonna go ahead and burn a spell slot to cast Hex on the guy in front of me.
The one that's bloodied already?
The one that's bloodied. Yep. And I will go ahead and keep trying to kill him.
Okay.
If I can get back to my main character sheet. So Hex, throw that on. It should have been advantage 15.
That hits.
Okay, then he'll take 9 slashing and 7 thunder damage.
All right, he's still up.
And
Come on,
we will do it one more time. Ah, fuck me.
That is a glancing blow.
Oh, okay. Then 4 slashing and 1 thunder damage.
Damn, he's still up with 1 hit point.
Fuck!
This
Hex.
fucking loser.
Hex.
Yeah, that has...
That's on both your attacks.
Oh, I turned the... okay, so there's not 3 thunder damage. It is 2 thunder damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Oh, thank God.
Let's go.
It does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He flies off the back of the war machine.
Actually,
gone.
can I as I run him through with my Kopesh, I actually want to pick him up and throw him into the grinder.
Sure,
On the front.
in the front. Yeah, he slides down. Like you can't quite make him all the way, but you get to the grill and he slides down the grill, and you just hear as there's pipes that eject the shit out the back, and it's just a spray of blood back there.
Red slushy.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll stay there for now, but I'll look to Ophelia and just be like, "Do we stay or do we go?" And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Well, speak of the devil, it's Ophelia's turn.
All right, first thing, she's going to try and get this guy in front of her out of the way. So 2 mace attacks at
Okay.
advantage.
Come on.
First one, 23 to hit.
That hits.
9 bludgeoning, 6 radiant, 1 divine smite. These are just like people.
Yeah, they're
not
just
fiends.
no.
Divine smites for another 7 radiant.
Okay.
Nice.
As
You
you
takes
bloody
it.
yet, or
Nope.
okay. Another mace attack. 21 to hit.
That hits.
8 bludgeoning, 6 radiant, 1 divine smites. Level 1, 12 radiant.
Wow.
Damn. All right, now he's
That's
bloodied.
insane.
He's bloody.
He's gonna say, "Let's get back to the war machine."
Agreed.
Scoot your way up closer to Tanis, and I think that it's gonna be her turn.
Okay. Lulu. She can actually.
This playlist is so sick. My God.
All right, so she can actually be useful this time. So she'll fly up, come to where she is right now, and over the roar of the engine, you just hear a faint doo-doo-doo-doo as she's gonna use her trumpet.
Sparkle.
Yep, she's gonna use her sparkles. Go ahead and, if you will, Geo roll 4d8 plus 4, please. I need 2 con saves. Fortunately, the Ashrats are very con focused.
Wow, this is the first time in like 10 rolls you rolled below 20 on that.
Psycho. Oh, they both beat it. So they both take 8. All right. But it's reduced. 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, he uses -5, so 8. He only takes 3. This one is 8. It's 5. So you will see that because the numbness of their bodies, that they actually like reduce damage, incoming damage on them. Okay, cool. We have made it through a round. Now we gotta do lead points. So go ahead and roll a vehicle handling check. Fortunately, since that's your next check, you do get advantage on it.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you.
Gunner, thank God, bro.
25.
Good job.
All right, let's notate them. All right, what did you get?
25.
All right, you get 3 LP added to your
Sick.
total.
We're at 6.
The Icker boys get. What was their first one? They did terrible. They only got. They got 1 LP. The Icker boys get 1, which is 3. The Blisterbacks get 3. The Hangmen get 2. And the Ashrats get 3. All right. We're keeping track. What are you guys at for LP?
6.
The Blisterbacks also have, or the Blisterbacks also have 6. The Hangmen have 5. The Ashrats have 5, and the Icker boys have 3, which is funny because they're. This is why. This is what I was talking about.
Icker boys.
And that was the last round of their Icker boost, so they are going to probably suffer some severe checks, malfunctions and stuff. All right, we're on to round 3. Now, here's the thing about round 3. As you guys are turning the corner, right, you come across the first obstacle. And Gunner, you need to go ahead and make your choice now, and you cannot make maneuvers on your on this round. Okay? So this round you're using your maneuver, blah blah blah, to deal with the obstacle. So the obstacle is there is a crevice, like a a deep crevice that crosses across the track. Right? Now there are multiple ways that you can deal with this. Let me find my notes on it. Essentially there's a bridge.
Okay.
There is which is no easy, you automatically succeed. There's a ramps that you can take, which is like high risk, high reward. And then the other one is trying to bridge the gap, and that's like finding the right spot to just shoot over the gap. That's the medium, right? So it's easy is the bridge, hard is the ramp, middle ground is the and they're all different DCs.
Okay. I think. Am I good to make the choice now?
Yes.
I think I'm going to go middle of the road. Not too risky, not too safe. We'll go the medium. I'll try to find a place where the crack is thinner and just try to hike it over it.
Okay, you can go ahead and make a vehicle handling check.
21.
Okay, you succeed.
Oh, awesome.
So you get no bonuses or anything like that.
That's fine.
From it. Damn it, where's all my shit? You know what? Let's just take a break for a second.
Okay.
I know we've been going in and out of the bathroom and stuff, but let's go ahead and take like a real quick break.
That's fine. I also have to go to the bathroom. So.
Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in a second. And we're back. Put on back on my epic music. You might hear some reruns because I had to
That's fine.
play the playlist over again. All right.
Literally unlistenable.
And the campaign.
So I did some rolls behind the screen. The Icar boys took a ramp and actually it kind of fucking worked out for them. The ash rats span the gap, and the blisterbacks and the hangmen took bridges.
Okay.
But it's like we all separated for a minute to deal with this, and now we're back together again. All right, so that was the obstacles turn on round 3. London, you're up.
This guy's within 5 feet of me, so I have
Correct.
disadvantage.
Correct.
Yeah, I would rather die than play a turn at disadvantage, so I'm gonna...
But -5 or minus whatever is fine.
No, that's fine. It's Zephyr Strike bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna thread the needle to this guy here.
Okay.
See if I can give some long-range support for my friends here. Natural 20!
Let's go. That's like your third one.
That's why we do sharpshooter, boys.
He gets shot entirely off the machine.
Let's go. I'll give a coy wink to Tanis.
I'll give a thumbs up back.
Second shot. Let's go for this guy in the middle here. 19.
That hits.
22 piercing. Django sees this. Is going to add a huge health there.
He takes it.
And that's my turn.
All right. It is now the driver of the Asherat's turn.
Dude, the dice heard you chirping sharpshooter at the end of last session. This has been fire.
You deserved it, okay?
Oh, you did.
You did.
You were due.
You were due.
All right. He's got to maneuver. All right, he's going to maneuver. He's going to try to maneuver behind you guys. And he does. I'm rolling like crazy, guys. So he's going here. As all of you are now like up on the side, right? Except for the demon grinder. But you guys have to like keep up on the side to not slam into the demon grinder. The guillotine. So the Messiah pulls up behind you guys. And then it is the all of the Asherat's turns. So let's deal with the ones actually on the machine. So this guy, right? He's been kind of kicking it a little bit. He's going to crawl his way towards where there is all that crown at the top, right? And he takes one of the pipes, and it's actually a gun of some sort, as he maneuvers it down towards you guys, and you see a little spark as there's a little tip on the end of it that ignites. As you will see, it is a fucking flamethrower.
What?
And that ignites, and he is going to shoot it in a straight line. That's going to hit. It's going to hit London and August. Yeah. I'm even going to say that Vin, you're going to make the save, but make it with advantage. Because you have the window open, and you've been like, and it's going to spread around corners and stuff like a fireball. So
I think you also have +1 on saves as well.
Is August in the harpoon thing still?
No, I got out of it, so
you
people could get in.
Okay. So, let's see what happens with that. The Messiah. Those people need to make a dexterity saving throw.
What, does Lulu's aura give us something?
Not for
this
so.
isn't a spell.
Oh,
You fail?
shit. Yep.
Vin, you succeed. August, you also fail.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that damage? 68656.
All right, so
What happened to the awful damage?
31 fire damage. Because Vin, you succeeded, you take half. As
Nothing I can do about that.
the fire spreads across. The war machine is like immune to fire, right? Yeah.
Remember your temp HP, guys.
Yeah,
That's very helpful.
That came off quickly.
All right, so he's laughing maniacally. As like fire shoots out, surrounds you guys. You
All right. I got
lost
one turn
it.
out
Oh
of
my
it.
god, damn! That was a lot of fucking damage.
No,
huh?
bro. August, stay the course. Inspiration.
Yeah.
Come on.
God damn it.
Nope, it's gone. All right, there was his turn.
All right. These guys did start their turn in it, though.
I know. We'll address that when we get to it. I'm still dealing with the guys on the machine. The freak's going for London again.
Fuck off.
So London, make an intelligence saving throw.
17. Bro, no modifiers. I'm raw
21
dogging these
21
rolls
21
here.
21
Oh.
21 21 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, you take 11 psychic damage, and
Alright.
you have disadvantage on the next attack roll you make.
No, dude, no.
As he like gets into your head, right? You hear whispers in the back of your mind of the hundreds of souls that this guy is like consumed.
Dude, to get into my mind, it should be like, don't do sharpshooter. You're never gonna hit it.
All right, that is the Asherat's on the machine. Now, the two that were on y'all's machine, they need to make what kind of saves for Spirit Guardians?
Wisdom.
Not their best. Fail. And the Psycho. Success. So give me some damage.
17 total.
Nice.
Yeah, Spirit Guardians is beefy.
Nice. All right.
So
8 to the other guy. Yeah, they're doing fine. So they take it. Now this guy, the psycho, he's gonna try to fuck up your machine again. He's not very good at it. But the beast is going for August again. He's gonna grab him by the throat. 19 to hit.
That's a glancing blow.
Also, it still hits. So it's 4 bludgeoning. But you have the grapple condition. Man, what is he gonna do now? He can still hit you with an attack, right? That's how
Yeah, if he's
grapple
got
works.
multi-attack.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, like,
Alright.
that was a...
He's gonna bash you on the head with a sledgehammer. 10 misses. You don't get
I'm not
advantage with the
restrained
grapple.
by that,
Yeah,
right?
no. Okay. But he does got you by the throat, right? And he's like lifting your feet off the ground. I kind of think of this guy like Bane from Batman, right? Like that's just how he just, you can see he's got black veins and shit, right? Because he's been doing so much fucking soot. That's like corrupting him. Okay, that is all the ash rats. Their turn is over. Gunner, you're up.
Okay. I hope they didn't ruin my plan, but what I want to try to do is get on the other side of the
Demon Grinder.
Yes, to kind of help Ophelia and Tanis be able to jump on ours if they need to.
Yep.
Am I able to like gun it, move it?
So you do. So the Tormentor does have a special maneuver.
Okay.
Where I think it's called. So your specific machine has a maneuver where jump checks are free, but you won't get to move on the other side. Yeah, drift.
Yeah, drift. I see it.
So you can, and you don't even have to make a check. Like you could just take that as an action, and they can automatically jump onto the machine, but you won't get to maneuver on the other side of the Demon Grinder. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. So what would that look like flavor wise?
You just pull up really fucking close and are like, get the fuck on this machine!
I think that's probably, but they can't at the moment because there's too many people on it.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
I'm gonna
they can hold on, but they just can't do attacks and stuff, right? Like they're gonna have to make themselves in a square. You know what I'm saying? Like they can still grab onto the machine.
I think what I'll do this turn is maneuver it kind of in front
on the other side,
and then next turn I'll see about getting really close so they can do that. Okay.
All right. Go ahead and make a vehicle handling check.
Sure, I'm normal. Boom. 19.
Easy.
Awesome.
Where exactly do you want to go?
I would love to just go like maybe like towards the front of the like front left side.
Right there?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. All right, easily done.
All right, and that is my turn.
Okay. Now it is the Ichor boys. All right, so they have to roll a d6. See if their war machine completely fucks up. I don't think it does. Mechanics. Let's death race. Ichor boost. Overheating on a 1. Nope. Oh, but theirs is actually more than 1. They have a 1 through 3, so. But they're good.
How far in front of this are they?
Their LP is trash. But they're like far enough ahead where you can't fuck with them.
Okay, cool.
Essentially the LP is just gonna say like near the end of the race, their machine's gonna like get outpaced. Okay. All right. Well, he is without waiting going to pump another demon ichor into it. which is very bad for the machine. So they are 100% going to fail next time, but they get another 4 rounds.
You know, good for them. I mean, their betting odds were pretty trash, you know.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't blown up yet. Now the blister backs go. They are going to. They're not gonna. They don't risk it. So what you guys don't actually know, but what I'm gonna tell you is that the blister backs are actually in extreme debt to the blister man, and are trying to race to win back some money for him. They're like indentured racers. So they're not going to take any risks. They're just going to keep driving, pushing on. Guest, you're up.
I don't know if this will break the grapple. But I honestly don't care either way. I just want this guy to not do anything his next turn.
Okay. What are you gonna say? Drop?
So yeah, just like
Unravel?
Does the psycho guy have anything in his hands? Or he's got like tools, right? So like I'll tell them both to drop.
Okay.
So this guy
you're
will drop
casting
me
a higher level?
Yeah, I'll do a second level. So I tell the psycho to drop, tell this guy to drop. So he'll drop his tools. The big guy will drop me.
All right, and that's a save now?
Wisdom save, yes.
Psycho. Fail. And the beast. He's really bad at these. Fail. They both
Sick.
fail.
All right. So yeah, on their turn, they're just gonna drop whatever they're holding and end their turn.
Yep. Vin, you're up. Oh, but wait, isn't it when you start your turn or something, he like crushes you more?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you take 2 bludgeoning damage. Start of each of their turns. Yeah. So you take another 2d6 bludgeoning. 3 extra damage from choking on him. All right. Vin, you're up.
Okay, the machine has been holding up. All right. Screw it. She's gonna try to teleport this guy off again.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
in
you
front
can
of
just
the,
grab him,
demon
huh?
rider.
Yeah, that's how that works. Can you post vortex warp for me?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it just can pick him.
So I can see him. Oh yeah, so con save. I guess it's just my spell DC.
Yeah. I was just reading the wording because the chosen space. I mean, without having target having a squeeze, it's
Which even in this situation, it's
which is wild because I definitely let you guys teleport a Yeti off the edge of a cliff one time, and that was not
to the edge.
Oh,
and
and
we
dude,
teleported to the edge. Ran. And
yes, I remember.
Body checked him off.
I remember. Okay.
Important dice for the fucking win.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that was Portents, wasn't it? All right.
All Portents.
I remember. Boy, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right. So, what kind of save is it? I'm sorry. Con. Oh, he's good at those.
he
We'll
can choose
see.
to fail.
Yeah, that's definitely what he's gonna do. 20.
Holy shit, bro.
Dude. It was worth a shot. All right, then with her bonus action, she'll try to like shove this guy.
The psycho.
Yeah, with the telekinesis thing.
All right. What kind of save is it? Strength.
What's that? Strength, yeah.
14.
That's a
I
fail.
think. Yeah, that is right. Let me double check. DC 8 plus proficiency bonus and ability modifier. Yeah, I think that it kind of just fails.
He fails.
Right.
Or
Yeah,
you
it's your
fail.
spell DC.
Yeah,
Two
it's
spells.
just the spell DC, right? So yeah.
Your DC is
DC 16.
16.
16.
So he fails.
Yeah.
All right, he gets shoved off and then slides down the side. He has to make a save to not be thrown off the vehicle entirely. And I have the mechanics for that.
He's got the advantage or whatever.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's immediately knocked prone, and he makes a strength or dexterity save with advantage. He's gonna make. Doesn't matter. The same. He's still on the machine. But he's prone and he's like on the edge.
Okay, better than nothing.
Yeah. All right.
All right, that's it for her.
Okay. Next in the order, Tennis.
I'm torn. I will. Fuck. I'm gonna stick with my original plan. I will reach over and grab Ophelia by the arm and be like, "Let's get back to our fucking friends." And we're gonna cast a quick Thunder Step. So I don't know how that works with the War Machine. If it has to make a con save as well, or if just the thunderous boom will, or is it like immune to thunder damage?
Well, we're gonna find out. It's not immune.
All right. Well,
But it makes the save.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right. And
I'm
where
just gonna
you're
go
go ahead. You tell me what
we're
you want to
gonna-
do.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport to right there, with Ophelia if she wants to. Okay, I figured.
Sounds about right.
Just making sure. And then the other two guys also have to make con saves or take the Thunder Step damage, which will be a whopping 14.
They both beat it. No. Your tormentor doesn't have to make it.
Oh,
Mine
he doesn't have to
does.
make it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's okay. They both succeed, so they take half. That's how it works, right?
Correct. Yeah, so
Okay.
7.
7. All right. And then the War Machine. What is your total damage? Yeah, so it is above their threshold. So, the War Machine needs to make a save.
Well, it's only 10 feet around you. Okay.
Wrong button. The Guillotine makes a con save.
Who's driving their thing?
Yeah, it's fine.
The one of the guys that's up here.
Yeah, they're in the side of the vehicle, so I moved them out so they wouldn't get confused.
Gotcha. That's right.
Okay.
All right, good to know. And then, as a bonus action, because I didn't do it before, well, actually, I can do it now. It's a subsequent turn. I'm gonna change my hex to the big brute that's right next to me.
Okay. All right.
You put down my gauntlet, damn it! And
Okay.
I have orders to keep him alive, and that's my turn.
All right, Ophelia. You're suddenly on this other moving vehicle.
Fuck yeah. Is it a full action to try and like push this guy the rest of the way off?
It would be well, he's holding August.
The one on the edge?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have rules for that. I think it's
So I
a
wanna-
contested check again.
Yeah, I want to fucking punt this guy in the face and get him off of here.
Contested check, yep.
All right. Athletics?
Yep. Whichever one you want to do.
I will just say, because I did read the rules, you can also attack him and force him to make the saving throw again just by attacking too.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if I attack him, okay. I'm going to attack him then.
Okay. And he's prone, so you get advantage.
Not just smashing his fingers with the mace.
Yeah.
That seems to warrant advantage.
Fuck.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Second attack.
That hits.
21 to
There.
hit.
Okay. All right, he takes the damage, and now he needs to make the save again. But he gets advantage on it, so. Oh, that's why I said checks. Like I said, save or whatever to stay on the vehicle. That's why I said that, because it would be contested too, so he would be making those with advantage too. I see. I'm learning about my system.
Who wrote this?
Dude, I swear to God. All right, so he gets to make the save again. He needs to beat up like a 12. Yeah, he does. But he's bloodied almost now, like right at bloodied.
Bloodied, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's too late to do that. I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay.
I think that's it.
So you're like, who the fuck is this guy? He starts trying to smash his hands, but he the thing says parasitic cling. Oh, that's right. He gets 3 hit points back actually. You hit him with 1 attack, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just 1.
Okay. He has pain resistance. But yeah, he has resistance to pain. So you're smashing his fingers, and they're literally you're watching his fingers break, and he's still holding onto the machine. And it's like unaffected by it. All right.
Like, Ophelia, take the soot and throw it off the edge.
Dive for it.
Yeah.
All right, Lulu's turn. She is also gonna say, "Put down my gauntlet," and she'll use her other daily, or one of her daily trumpets. Vin, roll 4d8 plus 4.
Roll them good this time too, man.
Come on, come on.
The beast.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, he fails this time. The beast failed. And the psycho is still in it, so he's gonna make it too. Pick this song. This shit slaps. Alright, he succeeds. Sounds like that commercial where they're like, "You wouldn't steal a car." So half of 26 is 12, right? Or 13? What is it? 13. And this guy takes the whole 26. And then I got to give him back +5 and +3. Okay. All right. The psycho is definitely bloodied. This goddamn beast dude is literally, like his name says, a beast. He is still standing very sturdy. That is Lulu's turn. Next in the order, the lead points. Roll a vehicle handling check, Gunner.
Got it. Four.
Mr. Clutch with that wheel. Wow.
You know it.
Okay, you get 3. Okay, good job, Icker boys.
Honestly, I kind of want the Icker boys to win.
Yeah, they're just doing their own thing. You know, it's cool.
You use that demon icker.
Then the Scrap League guys, Blisterbacks, get as well. Hangman Driver. Oh, man.
Good.
Oh, dude, he rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Something bad happens.
Good. Good.
Real happy we got off that thing.
Yeah. For real.
Oh my God! Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm imagining you like jumped right as it was starting to malfunction.
Oh, the fucking shockwave. Like,
A malfunction happens. Okay,
Oh,
so we finally get to see some malfunctions. So I need somebody to roll a d20 for me. You guys can determine their fate. Who's rolling it?
I feel like Gunner's deserving of
Gunner.
this.
yeah, I got it.
All right, roll a d20.
Here we go. 18.
Oh, the higher the number, the worse it is. Okay. Exhaust failure. The vehicle releases toxic fumes. All passengers, not the driver, make a con save or be poisoned. They repeat the save at the end of each of their turn.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
And their next LP check is made with a disadvantage.
Nice.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I have to remember all of that. Help me remember that, please. I'm gonna put poisoned on them. Here's
That is
some
cool though.
poison-y
Like
stuff.
the thunder step, like inflicted some
Definitely,
sort of mechanical
Definitely.
Blew a line.
And that would have fucked you guys up too.
Yes, I know. I'm really happy we got. My other plan was to go for the guy on the big claw arm thing. So real happy.
You, Dennis.
Oh, they need to make a save. Also, they might not even
Be poisoned.
affected. Ooh,
Oh,
there's only one of them. All right, so this one's actually not, and this one's not.
But because one of them is poisoned, they still roll the next LP check.
Yeah,
at
no matter
disadvantage.
what, the next
Oh,
LP
sweet.
check is at disadvantage.
Cool.
Awesome.
I have like different sides of the table, so each. Sometimes it doesn't affect, but like I have an LP, the way it affects the race, and the way it affects combat.
Did the drivers need to make
Side
a
by
con
side.
save?
No, it's not for them. The exhaust pipe like
Oh, I understand.
bursts, so it's in the back of the vehicle.
Cool.
All right. Now I need to make one for, and they don't get any LP.
Nice.
And then the Ashrats do a plus one. All right. All right. So far for the how many LP do you guys have?
10.
Oh wow, so you guys are in the lead because the Icar boys have 9, the Blisterbacks have 9, the Hangmen have 5, and the Ashrats have 8.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. We are now on round 4. Let's do, can we burn through one more round and then we'll call it a night?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Could be good.
Yeah, honestly, just so I don't forget that
Oh,
debuff
yeah.
they just got.
Okay. So let's check and see. I think this is another straightaway. It is. This is the last straightaway on lap 1. I should probably take out that, huh? Yeah. I think I am going to make this race shorter. All right, so you guys just did a lap. And now you're going on lap 2. So we're at a straightaway again. So you can basically do whatever the hell you want. No obstacle. London, you're up.
I have disadvantage again from a mind thing.
Yes, you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Oh, I can't allow it. Zephyr Strike,
Mhm.
bonus action. I'm
Jesus,
gonna
how many of
go-
them things you got?
I got one more after this. I got
Okay.
4 spell slots. That was the third.
All right, you're going to target the poison guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume the big boys here can handle, and he's groveling next turn. Is that what happens?
He's going to drop his shit.
Right, so he's like not actively a threat right now.
No, he won't be
oh,
this turn.
All right, so let's go for the top guy there. Please be good. Oh, 14.
That hits.
Nice. Okay, thank you.
You're hitting the one that you just targeted, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
this guy's the one they've been fucking with, right?
Yeah.
24.
He is almost dead.
Oh, but now I only get 1 at advantage, right? This next one's now at disadvantage.
Ping who you're hitting again. Okay. Yeah, the next one would be at advantage, right?
Okay.
On one weapon attack roll on your
One
turn.
weapon.
No.
Yeah, so this one is not
Regular.
at advantage, and because of that thing, I'm at disadvantage.
Yep.
All right, Tannis, this one's for you, buddy. Regular attack, 17.
That hits.
10 piercing.
He's still up.
I knew I should have done it. I'm an idiot. The other thing, if I'm pretty low HP. If I go unconscious here, I'm assuming I fall off the back of this truck, or
I did not even think about. No, because you have like a flatbed truck, so
Okay.
you just fall prone.
Yeah, there's like a station for the claw operator to
Right.
be at, right? So there's
Yeah.
something
Okay.
to catch on.
Flat, yeah.
all right. Finish this fucker off, boys. That's my turn.
All right, it is now.
Although, if you're unconscious, you can't resist. You
Being
fail
pushed
ability
off.
checks to save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now it is the Ashrat's driver's turn. Man, if y'all would just sit the fuck down. If you would sit still, he could do cool maneuvers.
Gunner's not gonna allow that.
See that?
Never.
All right. Let me just double check on the actions he can do. He just has to move to get you guys.
Perfect.
Yep, he has to. All right. He needs to make a check. He's probably going to succeed. Come on. He does. All right, we're going to move there, War Machine. Where does he want to go? That flamethrower seemed pretty effective.
Uh-oh.
I think he's going to move his machine. Oh, man, he can't get close enough to you guys. You guys are, like, in a position. Oh, but he can do, like, this. Yeah, he'll do that. Now you guys are, like, trapped in, right? So he, like, goes in and then narrows the gap for you guys. All right. That is his turn. Now it is all of the Ash Rat's turn. The two on the War Machine drop their shit. And they end their turns. Now,
I wouldn't call August shit, but you know.
That's true. That's true. I forgot he was holding August. He drops August. And I'm gonna do the freak next. And he's like, dude, why can't I get this goddamn motherfucking shooter guy? So he's going to the guy on the back of the machine is gonna like psionic invade you again. Sharpshooter sucks. Sharpshooters for losers.
No,
you need to make an intelligence save.
All right,
Then back up
That's
through
a
to him.
fail. Okay. You were
That's how you do it.
you were stunned until the end of your next turn.
Dude, yeah. Okay. Awesome.
And then he's gonna mind freak you. 13 to hit.
Miss.
The stunned.
Unless stun
Yeah,
gives
he's stunned.
advantage.
So that's
Okay.
advantage.
It's an 18.
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, 8 psychic damage.
Alrighty.
Okay. And then here comes the flamethrower. Oh, and it's aimed at London and Lulu right now.
If anyone else wants to take damage this combat, jump right
If I
down.
could.
All right, here comes the flamethrower. You need to make a dexterity saving throw, but you're stunned, aren't you?
I'm pretty sure that's a auto. Yeah.
What a wombo combo. Oh,
Hey, he was probably going to roll better than 14 anyway.
So Lulu needs to make a dex save. She fails as well. Oh man, Lulu does not have the hit points. Okay, 5d8. 26, okay. London's
Very
unconscious.
Very dead.
And Lulu is also severely injured.
Lulu stays home for the next one.
Or she could just stay in the cabin, but she just can't do her blasts and stuff.
That's true.
All right, so the flamethrower wheels around and blasts, and London just falls out, smoldering, right, as the Ashrat psychos. That is all the Ashrat's turns. Next in the order, Gunner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, if you ram them, do you squish the guy in the
Oh,
middle?
dude, I was just thinking that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Do I see this guy?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
just gonna try to ram this war machine.
Yes. Okay, there are rules for that. So War Machine mechanics. All right, ramming speed. You need to make a vehicle handling check. We're making contested vehicle handling checks.
They got nothing on me.
Come on.
Oh, not with that. 28.
There's no way. 15. All right, so you hold on, because he can use his reaction to do something though.
All right.
Because because scavengers are bigger and have like they're bulkier, so they have like a thing for that.
Yeah, we are smaller.
He can make a driver's handling check to reduce the damage by half.
Okay.
He's beat a 14 or something. Yeah. Okay, so he does only take half damage. The war machine does. But the guy in the middle is getting fucked. So the damage on that is 4d10 plus your vehicle strength modifier.
+3. So 4d10 +3.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
30. 31.
31. Okay. So we take 15 and you guys also take 15.
What about this guy?
The winner takes half. That guy is crushed to death. He had 21 hit points left.
I'm like, this guy.
Yeah. So he's hanging on the edge, right? And, we get the scene like in Fury Road where it kind of super fast pan zooms in on the Morton Joe, right? But it's the guy with the hood, Riggs, is driving and he sees you coming. He looks over at you like, ah! And you both slam into each other at the same time. And the guy in the middle is looking around like, no. And then splat. He is crushed to death.
So when I was standing over him, God damn it.
Blood shoots up. This is cool. Okay. I think I handled all that. Yep, I did. You guys took half of that damage, right?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, so the winner takes half and the loser takes all of it, but he made another check because he's in a scavenger.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That was the first time that system panned out and it actually was kind of cool.
That was great. That was cool.
Okay. All right, cool. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, cool. The Icker boys. Let me tick down their little timer. And I think they're just gonna keep fucking gunning it.
I should have put it all on the Icker boys.
Yeah, they're just having a race of their own.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
This is the first time in their lives that their machine has not blown the fuck up. But they will fail with a malfunction on their next. When this ends, they will take a malfunction. No matter what. The blisterbacks. They seem to be doing just fine. Like they just want to get some money, so they're just gonna kind of push. I guess they'll. I'll move them forward just to mechanically or just flavor wise. He doesn't need to make a check or anything. I'm just putting him back on the map so I can see him on the webcam. That is the blisterback's turn. Next in the order, August.
All right. Tannis, Ophelia, Gunner, you guys are fine health-wise, right?
I'm full health.
Yep.
Fuck all of you guys. Ben, we're switching positions next time, bro. Let me sit in the little screen door, shoot some arrows, close that thing.
You get a helmet.
I want to heal Lulu too, but we're in emergency situation. Like you're not getting healed unless you have 0 hit points.
Okay.
So I will. Yeah, I'll give a healing word to London.
Okay.
And didn't mean to sound so dejected about it.
Yeah. Only been ripping off nat 20 sharpshooters this whole time, but yeah sorry.
All right, full 9 hit points.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but does that mean I'm not stunned anymore? No conditions,
you're still
no disadvantage?
stunned. You're still stunned.
Oh,
No.
Yep. Till the start of your next turn.
Long wait.
Or to end.
Yeah,
of your
no,
next
because
turn.
that wasn't a spell, right?
I wasn't it?
Wasn't it a spell?
It's not a
Was
spell.
a spell.
Technically, it's
Oh.
not.
Oh.
That ability, August, is about to really not be effective
you
anymore.
depreciate pretty hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is that? Just less spells?
The
things?
new
Yeah, I've been
rules.
thinking about
Nothing.
maybe just doing life domain instead, but we can talk about that another time. There's like
Yeah, because I based all my monsters off of the
Yeah.
newer rules. I mean, I can just say that it ends like the effect of shit like this.
yeah, if it like also you cast lesser restoration when you heal.
That's cool.
Could be a thing.
That could be a thing too. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. Now's
But
not
right
the time to
now,
figure
yeah,
that out.
right now it doesn't work, unfortunately. All right. Anything else?
So I'm gonna what is it? Healing hands myself.
Okay.
Just cause one more good flamethrower and I'm going down.
Yep.
F5.
Yep.
Alright, that is my turn.
All right, Vin, you are up. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab a drink, real quick. Vin, you're up though. Okay, what would you like to do?
Yeah, we're just gonna keep it simple for this round. We got to repair the more machines. So
Okay.
So let's see. Hold on, let me pull up those rules again. Oh yeah, the Tinker tools.
All right, so I just figured out a new mechanic that I'm gonna think. I think you can only repair the machine 3 times. Like you only have enough parts to repair the machine 3 times in between the long out of combat stuff. You know what I mean? Like the you need to out of combat repair your machine before you get another 3.
And how many rounds is the race?
This one's gonna be 6.
This one's gonna be 6. Yeah.
6. Okay, so I think it's reasonable. All right.
Yeah, you can
let's
use
go
it now.
for-
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I realized right now that, like, if you just keep repairing the machine over and over again, then there's no stake to it, you know? And also,
Well,
like,
it's
how many
a
parts do
D4
you have?
versus-
I hear you, but, like, you kind of got to do, like,
Yeah.
you got to carry around all these parts, and my mind is trying to think about where these parts are coming from. But 3 is definitely fair, but it's also just another resource to manage in it, so I think that's perfectly fine.
Okay, well, good thing I didn't try to repair it when it was down 3. Then that would have been a waste. Okay. 15,
Yep.
I think, just beats it. Yep. Okay, so we got the D4 plus 5. Nah. All right. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess, but that sucks. So it's regain 6 hit points.
Mhm.
Cool.
Oh, but I can boost it. How about that? I'll boost it. I'll make it a D6 or something.
Oh, I see.
But only 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Only 3 times.
Yeah. That makes more sense to me. Or maybe even like a D8 or something.
Yep.
But you can only do it the 3 times before in between the long rest ones.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I would rather
'Cause then
do
you
that.
want to wait till it's down a little further. before you
Right.
actually-
I kind of just want it to be more of like a instead of just every now and then we just keep patching to the machine. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, cool. All right. Is there any that was your action, Vin? Is there anything else you would like to do?
Thank you for saying that, actually, because I did plan to. I almost forgot. I want to try to. It's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try to push the big guy off.
Keep going back to that well, baby.
Yeah,
Keep going
strength
back.
save. 13. Oh, does he
13?
actually fail?
Let's go.
He actually fails.
All right. He needs to make the save to stay on the machine. I think it's a DC 12. Beast strength again. Yeah. All right, but he's
so
prone.
hanging.
Yeah, he's prone and he's hanging off.
Nice.
And
All right, that's it for her.
good turn. Good turn.
All right, Tannis.
Fuck him up.
I am more worried about the flamethrower than worried about this guy. So I'm gonna step on his head and jump to their machine.
Okay. Oh shit, you're behind it. Hold on.
Yeah, I see that. And I'm just gonna jump over to their machine.
Okay, make the
and
check. Oh, you're flying.
I am
Yeah.
technically flying still. Right, because it's been less than 10 minutes? Okay, yeah. Then I'll just jump over there, and I'm gonna run towards the flamethrower guy. If he gets an attack of opportunity on me, I'm not...
I don't think anyone get... Oh, that guy? The guy that's prone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, yeah, and he's going to try to grab you, too. Oh, this is going to be crazy.
Uh-oh.
So he's one hand in the side of the machine, and he sees you jump, and he's going to try to grab your fucking leg. Because he's crazy. Oh, no, he misses. 13?
13 misses. No.
Oh, that's awesome. That would have been cool, though. All right.
Cool for you.
Yeah, cool for you. For sure. All right.
And the flamethrower guy, I'm going to... So he has half cover for being in like a crew member seat.
Yeah, he's in like a little thing.
But this thing operates on a swivel, right?
Yeah. You can get it to him without him having cover.
Well, more what I'm asking, can I grab the flamethrower and aim it away from my teammates or something? Like try to like do like some sort of If not, then I'll just attack him like normal. But like, I want to like make sure this thing can't shoot at August.
So I mean, in theory, you can try to sabotage it.
Okay, yeah, I'll try that.
So you can use an applicable skill. So to me, the way that's set. So let me look up my sabotage rules real quick. Fuck, where are my rules? Here they are. Okay. Sabotage. See sabotage mechanics. Okay. Where is that? Repair mechanics. Sabotage mechanics. You have access to the part, so you can use. What do you want to use?
For me, it would be athletics to try to grab the part and like twist it, like maybe try to break like some gear or something that's helping to aim it.
Yes, and the DC for this machine is the Messiah 15.
All right, athletics check it is. 9 is not good enough.
No, not good enough.
All right.
So you guys wrestle each other for this part, this flamethrower. Flames shoot out over your head. So you guys are like wrestling for the part or for the
brutal
weapon.
All right.
That is an action though, like a whole ass action.
Yeah, no, I got that. So that's my turn.
All right. Next in the order, Ophelia.
All right, try again. Gonna come up to this guy, start smacking. He's prone.
Yes.
Okay, so advantage.
You do get advantage.
Is 25 to hit.
That definitely
9 plus
hits.
3.
Oh, he'll just take the 9. Or wait, no. 9, 10, 11, 12. And then he gets +5 back. Okay. Now he needs to make the check, right?
Yeah.
He does not have that cool ability to hang on like the other guy did. He fails.
Oh fuck!
Nice.
Yeah.
He's gone. he falls and then gets crushed underneath of your tire as you go, and he's dead.
Tannis, need any help?
I'm like wrestling with the flamethrower, not looking great.
Okay, she's coming back over. Jumping over athletics check.
Yep.
All right, normal. Come on.
You beat
15. Okay. So she'll go. Oop, she's going underneath it.
Okay, hold on. To front. Okay, you're good.
So we should go there or something.
Okay. Yep.
She did one attack. I don't think she can make it over to him, so she's going to just throw a javelin.
Okay.
Can you line up a repulsion breath?
Yes.
She was there, so that's 15 feet.
Yeah, you can emanate it from this square.
And get there? Okay, then she is going to do repulsion. So obviously blasting out like that.
Yep.
Where is it? There it is. Nope, that's not it. Sorry.
Okay.
It is helpful though.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a
Propulsion.
strength saving
save.
throw.
Yeah. See, this is where they get advantage.
And it's a DC 13.
Oh no, it's
right?
to stay on the vehicle. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so he needs to make a strength. So this is the psycho.
So this is both of them.
Yes, and the freak. Not as strong as the other guy is. Okay, the freak fails.
And he's pushed 20 feet.
Oh my god! All right, so he automatically needs to make the save. Oh, he's about to get thrown off this machine. But he can make a dex one, right? Yes. Ah, he's still on.
Damn.
All right, but he's hanging off the back. Drag almost his feet are dragging against the rocks as he was thrown off the machine.
I think I can scoot just over there too, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
15, 20, 23. Yeah, okay.
Yep. I'll rework the jumping rules and stuff, but the way they're sitting now, it's fine. So Lulu. What can even Lulu do?
In the cockpit.
She's getting in the cockpit. She goes and flies in the cockpit.
That was great.
All right, let's do the lead points, and we can end for the night. So go ahead and roll your save, or roll your vehicle handling.
They get disadvantage, the hood guys.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, let's do some stuff here. So the Icker boys are so pumped. Let me pull up my notes here. Okay, Icker boys get 16, which is 2. All right. The hangmen have disadvantage. So I need to roll again. There we go. They gain no points. Oh no, they gain 1. All right, and then the blister backs did terrible. They made no progress. And then the ash rats got a crit, which is... All right. And what did you get, Gunner?
19.
You get 2. All right, what are you guys at?
12.
The Icker boys are also at 12.
Oh.
And then the hangmen are at 6, the blisterbacks are at 9, and the ash rats are at 11. All right. And as we move into round 5 of the next lap, the camera stays still on the track because you guys are way over there, and you guys zoom towards it as if vroom, 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 vroom. And the camera fades to black as we will continue this next session. Oh boy. that is it for the night. Let me move us over to this screen.
Fuck, that was fun.
That was so fun.
I like that.
Went for
This-
the War Machine race for so long.
Yeah.
This is making me think that the Doom run is gonna be 2 sessions.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's it.
Yeah. I definitely learned a lot. Okay. All right. I want us to talk to you guys just a little bit after the session, but for now, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see everyone on the next drive into the descent. Stay sharp. Farewell, adventurers.
Farewell,
Farewell,
Nathan adventurers.
adventurers.